Easy on the beat. up, everybody? Welcome to the Crossover Podcast. First of all, for our intro, oh my gosh, the job praise. Just, yeah, loved it. But anyways, yeah, Shooter King, Ace 30, Zeno, and Hollywood Herm. How are y'all all feeling?
Zeno.
Panelists, how's everybody feeling?
Man, slow motion, man. Chilling, just ready to cook, man. Ready to get to it.
I'm ready to cook, man. Let's go.
Ace
Hey,
30?
man, this
Man, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what we do. Y'all know what's about to happen. About to put on a good time.
yeah, man. We gotta get it done, man. Listen, man, it's got a lot to talk about, man. A lot to talk about.
A lot to talk about. Well, let's go ahead and get into it. First, we're going to start off with the NBA talks of Team USA and the struggles and concerns that they've had the past couple of games, exhibition games. And this past week, prior to our last show, we played South Sudan and we played Germany. Both of these teams we did beat, but it took a miraculous performance from the player that has been defeating Father Tom for like years. An incredible performance by him towards the end of these games for us to pull it through. So I'll start off with you, the King. What do you think exactly are the struggles and concerns regarding this Team USA team roster, coaching staff, whatever it is? What do you think is the struggles and stuff like that?
Um, my biggest concerns is the chemistry of this team, the identity, which that plays a part of the chemistry. Um, injuries, because Katie, we don't know when Katie's gonna come back out of calf strain, which we all know calf strain can lead into Achilles, which Katie had Achilles injury back in 2019, so that is concerning. And Steve Kerr, man, and Grant Hill, uh, especially Grant Hill picking his team. He decided to get this roster, and Steve Kerr, with his roster lineups, these interesting lineups, three guard unathletic lineups, So those are my concerns, man. It's uh, and LeBron. Like my concern is this: yes, LeBron James is balling at 45 years old. I mean, in NBA years, he's 45. I know he's 39 years old to be exact, about to be 40. But and shout out to him, amazing. Hey, inspiration. You can say right, somebody can still play at that high level, but it's concerning too because, like, listen, he's 39 years old, and the fact that he got to do all this, you know what I mean? In exhibition games, we need listen. The good game didn't start yet. So we need more consistency of a team effort from from the top down. You know what I mean? So those are my concerns about this team.
100%. We'll go to the other side. Hollywood Herm, can you pinpoint? Well, I like that you brought up the chemistry. Do you think? Wait, before I move on, do you think that that's something that can be resolved in the next? I think I don't know exactly when it starts, but do you think it can be a thing that can be resolved before we actually do compete for the medal? True.
I mean, it's gonna be hard because like the one thing that listen when it comes to the talent, and the star power of this team, we always the USA got the advantage over everybody when it comes to that. But one thing that other teams have over us is that team chemistry and the identity, and you know what I mean, and everybody's on the same page per se. Where USA got questions on the same page, you got people making comments on New York Times, and you got other people thinking they the number one. They want to be the number one option. Where I rather them saying I want a gold medal for my team. You know what I mean? You got people with New York Times talking about other people being old when they look like the oldest dude on the court. I ain't gonna say no names in B, but listen, I mean it is where it is. So I mean it's other things of that nature, man. Like it's like they like every like it's like what are you playing for? That's which is questions on. Listen, y'all here now. Y'all the goal is to get the gold medal. put y'all egos aside, whatever case may be, from the top down, and figure this out.
I agree. Hollywood Hearn on my older, oh my god, on my other shoulder. Can you pinpoint exactly the struggles True the King specified, chemistry and other things? What is something that you see that Team USA is literally struggling with?
I'm waiting for Embiid to piece
Uh,
it up.
they lacking on focus. Uh, to me, I'm gonna go there. I start with Grant Hill. Uh, the roster construction of Team USA wasn't well put together for one. I think I think we had plenty of great American players that we could have went to and build a great roster with. But unfortunately, Grant Hill made certain decisions that he wanted to make. Two, the coaching of Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr with the small lineups that he like to do. You gotta do better. You gotta make adjustments with you gotta make better adjustments with the lineups during the game. He just been terrible at that for the most part. Three, the team morale. Guys gotta buy in. Guys gotta put their egos to the side and they gotta do all the small things. You know all you guys are practically stars except for Drew Holiday and Derek White per se. Halliburton per se, but for the most part, most of the guys on that team are stars. So you got to do the small things. You got to put your ego to the side and do what's best for the team. Ant Man, become a lockdown defender. Right now, you don't have to put up 20 shots. You don't have to create offense for everybody. Play play lockdown defense. Stay focused. Be the Ant Man that we believe that you are. Embiid, stop all that crying. Stop going to the media,
Yeah.
leaking out your feelings towards certain things, and focus on playing basketball. You gotta do right. You gotta do right, man. I honestly, if it was up to me, I would have sent Joel Embiid home. Cause when you got a cancer in the locker room, that could take down the talented team any day. So I would have honestly sent his ass home, and B could have went home, honestly. Um, but we gotta come together. We gotta come with a focus. Guys gotta do the small things. Everybody can't be the star. And we gotta do what's best for the team. Somebody different may be the man every game. Hell, we may have in all the games we may play in the Olympics, it may be a different leader score every game. We gotta just buy in and become a team. If we don't, yeah, those close games that were close, we not gonna get certain calls that we got during the exhibitions. We not going to get that. So we ready and Michael Jordan's fans are the best. I'm a smoke T perfect. Y'all could choose the topic. I'm a Jordan fan as well. But hell, you could choose the topic and I'll smoke his ass. End of the day, I just don't like what I'm seeing. We got to get it together. Yes, we 5-0. Y'all may sweep it under the rug. Sudan, it's a garbage ass team. It wasn't supposed to be. It wasn't supposed to be close. Germany, they solid, but we should have dominated them. But the only reason we haven't because we not focused and we selfish and dumbass coaching.
Okay, so he put a lot on the table for us. We'll go to Zeno.
Hey. Anyways, I think when you look at like the defensive schemes when it comes to both teams, the starting five and then the bench, I think that the schemes fit better for the two bigs to switch. So for AD to start and for Embiid to be on the bench. The reason why is I think the starting five is more based on switching, which Embiid isn't really good at switching when it comes to these things because you need the defensive help. He's more of a drop big. Um he needs the help when it comes to defensively. I think that's why when you see him play with 1 second. That's why when you see him being played with a lot of POA defense. Like for example, when he was playing with Anthony Edwards and the bench players essentially. He looked much more better defensively. Or even last game when they paced Bam with him, when he had more help, he looked way more better defensively because he's not asked to do so much. And then you can really understand what he brings to the table defensively. And then I think also offensively, that team on the bench would really need his like very dominant scoring to create instant mismatches when on the starting five, they already have so much offensive talent. They don't need his scoring like that. So I think they should just switch. Now, I think there's politics involved, which is why Embiid is starting, and that's why I understand that. But then I would just say staggering the minutes where he's playing with the bench players more than he's playing with the starters. That's all I have to say.
That was good. That was a great take. I think my only concerns with Team USA is really two. One is really because let's be honest, it's exhibition games. These guys haven't played as a unit a lot, so it's going to take some adjustment time. Shout out to Sean Webb from World Takes Home Favorite Debates. Just reminding the people that they're not just building for the now, for the win now. They're trying to build for the future too. So because this is a new group, they're not just establishing habits for this tournament. They're establishing habits for the next tournament. So that leads to my first concern, which is simply, what is the offensive philosophy for this team? Are we running 5 out? Are we running on one? Are we running on 1 in 4 out? Are we running split out? Like what? I get it. For a team this talented, you don't need to restrict them with strict sets or go-to plays, anything like that. But you do need a philosophy. And so far, what I've seen in these exhibition games, there hasn't been a consistent offensive philosophy. Majority of times, if you notice, when we get these close games with Germany, with Sudan, majority of times we get a deficit because we report to ISO ball. And because of the new rules of FIBA, it's easier to defend. The court is smaller, so naturally, we're not going to get the same easy looks as in a comparison to the NBA. So, first concern: where is consistent offensive philosophy by Steve Kerr? Number two, it's more so it's coaching. I'm be honest with you. Like, I think the solution to Team USA is simple, especially defensively. Like defensively, they can easily become a switch heavy. I agree with Zeno from that regard. In my opinion, like there's politics of why Embiid is starting, but you should stagger his minutes with the bench unit because the bench unit, even though defensively they're looking great with AD, Bam, and Tatum, especially in that front court, but
they need offense.
They need offense. So I think you still keep Derek White because that's in terms of exploitation the teams can do. They can exploit our lack of elite POA at the guard position at times, right? So you keep Derek White as second-rate guard over Halliburton. Then you have Ant, you have KD when he gets on the bench, have him going, and then Bam at the 4, and then Embiid staggering with the 5. That's enough offense and enough defense for them to continue the advantage over other teams. So what Steve Kerr should do, and coach staff should do, and on one hand, some might say he's not showing his full hand because of exhibition games, but on the other hand, this Steve Kerr, you know what I'm saying? Like he's been showing rotation issues even on Golden State. So what should happen? Start Curry, start Drew, start Tatum, start LeBron, and unless we play Serbia, because that's the team or France. Every other team start AD. Every other team start AD. Start AD. And regardless if Embiid starts or not, his majority of minutes should be with the bench unit.
I agree.
So that way there's a clear role. And when there's clear roles, that's when you can more have an establishment of a consistent offensive philosophy. So to me, my only two concerns is not so much the defense. We gonna rectify that. That's a simple solution. That's like having that type of starting lineup and having Embiid load up on the boxes on the help. That's easy to switch. That's nothing. But nevertheless, we need a consistent offensive philosophy because we do not need to try to figure these things out, especially when it comes to the medal games. But those are the two concerns I have for the season.
I do agree with you. The main reason why I said it at the end of the day is the notion of, bro, Like I'm pretty sure everyone who's been watching the US games can see that although they're so great defensively, the offense, they need some offense. And I know I've already reiterated this, but the fact that Embiid is clearly just consistently going to force you to draw doubles is going to give them that offensive punch that AD can't give them outright. That's why I've been like pushing for that.
So
No, that's real talk. Like, and to be honest with you, like to be honest with you, the fact that these games are close like that, and we're relying on LeBron to quote unquote save the day, we're gonna get more into a little later. It's more so to me, that's more of an indicator of motivation by Team USA. You even hear some of the reports how LeBron, he's being intense in practice, he's being focused, he's being consistent, he's repping up the intensity in the practices, but apparently other guys not following suit. To me, the fact that some of these games are close is just an indicator as a unit we're underestimating our competition. And when you do that in a one-game elimination scenario, that's gonna cost you.
And that's to piggyback to that point, man. This is why it just pissed me off. Like, we understand. It's always been politics in making the USA team, right? We talked about before the Jaylen Brown situation, who should have been. I mean, there's plenty of stories of politics of guys should have been on the USA team. But this is really what pissed me off. Why are we talking about politics of people that's already on the team, or people why are you promising things about starting minutes and things of that nature? Who the hell is Joel Embiid asking for a damn promise on a damn Team USA team?
That's why they should send his ass home.
I don't give a damn he's the MVP. I ain't never even seen no basketball player in my life I've seen that walked this earth talking about we need to promise you something to be on the USA team. Is he Jesus?
That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
I don't think
He ain't got sandals on. We can get to that later too, by the way. But he don't got no listen. He don't walk on water. He don't turn water to wine. Who is the man to make all these promises for?
You don't.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying though. Like, listen, we so scared of Joel Embiid to may play for another national team. That, we gonna give you. We gonna have you start. You gonna get these many minutes. We gonna run our offense. Like, that's bro, we ain't doing that, bro. We ain't doing that, and that's why I'm disgusted. Cause we doing this for come on, for Joel Embiid.
Not too much.
Like, I don't care for who it is. It ain't no basketball player ever that laced up to wear that jersey. We gonna play politics, or we need to do this for. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. I'm Grant Hill.
Yeah, but let's be honest,
better.
Like, I get it. As fans, we want it one way, but we want to just be about the sport and about the competitors. But like, let's be honest, it's about business too. Like that is what it is. So there are factors that affect
bad business.
Now,
that's bad business.
Now, granted, business is one of the reasons why, despite KD being in an injured situation, he's going to. They're saying he's pretty much, as soon as he's in shape, he's going to get a starting lineup, a starting spot. You know what I'm saying? So that's business. That's hierarchy. Those are other variables that play into this too. Like, I get it. As fans, we want it to be. We want to be strict about the sport, but like, it's not that, bro.
It's not. No. I don't want to hear that. But I don't want to hear that. This is basketball. Listen, I don't care. Listen, and that's the problem on why it's concerns about this team. I don't care. The money, the business is gonna come. Like, it don't matter. The colorway, Jordans, the jerseys, all that gonna come. People gonna watch. Just, you know what I mean? The names is there. The money's gonna bring. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It's gonna put them on 2K 25. We gonna play again. You can simulate against 2012 Team Olympic. The money's gonna be there. The business is gonna be there. But that shit don't mean nothing if we don't play the right way on the court. Because at the end of the day, F around and find out. F around and find out. Because you don't want to be that team like, oh man, a laughing stock. Because listen, we escaped last Olympic. We escaped for all. We barely won. We had to come back and win that Olympic gold game. We're down double digits. And we relying on the old LeBron. Listen, this is an old LeBron James that, mind you, that been hurt in recent years. Hamstring. And listen, mind you, it's only a certain amount of games, 5 games. We need LeBron James in those 5 games. We need everybody's support. So it's like KD, you come off a calf strain where you had an Achilles injury, but you get promised a starting spot. You ain't even played. You ain't played contact in how, like, come on. I mean, that's BS right there, man. That's BS. And that's why that goes into your point you said, underestimating the competition. Because when you do stuff like that, you don't look at other teams with that respect. Ask around and find out. Listen, hey.
And we do not want the games to be close because I'm telling people now, we not gonna get certain calls that we got in those exhibition games. We not.
That's true too. I agree 100%. Basically, with what everybody said, you can see it with this Team USA team. The ego, Steve Kerr's coaching, offense just not being really consistent. Politics, if you want to add in the fact that Embiid and things like that, 100%. I do want to also talk about the talent of these other players, knowing that in recent years we've seen an incline in players from overseas coming to us, and they've been able to stand out, make a name for themselves over here, and of course in their hometowns. Why does Team USA consistently undermine the talents? Like, literally, the talent overseas is just getting better and better and better, and yet it feels like every time the Olympics comes up, we undermine the teams that we face. I get that we're still the top dogs, but like, these are still one and done games. Like, we could still lose these games. Like, I don't understand the mentality of just kind of going into these games. Oh, we top dog. We really ain't gotta exert too much energy, but then we end up having to exert literally our energy towards the end of these couple of games. Why do y'all think that is? Like, I don't under.
I think it's I think it's on human nature. You know what I mean? Like in general, when you're such ahead at anything in life or you're just to be so dominant, you're not gonna always be motivated to give your best effort, especially if you view your opposition as inferior. You know, that's just human competition, that's just human nature, that's just human behavior, right? Like perfect example, we see it all the time. When a team is up by like 20 or 30 in the NBA, what they typically do, they either resort to a lot of threes that they didn't do in the first place, or they start making common mistakes. They start doing the things that they did not do to get that lead in the first place.
Yeah.
That's just human behavior. So because as Team USA, we all lost how many Olympics we lost in our history? 3. That's it. Every other time we get gold. We have the most gold medals than any other country in the last 40 years. So I think that's the reason why, Mario. I just think, and you notice, and if people who do their research, right, you notice for every single USA team that experienced this quote unquote cocky behavior, they get reminded that you can't get beat. I'll take you back to the Dream Team. The Dream Team got beat by that college select team.
Mhm.
So, and that was on purpose by Chuck Daly to remind them any team can get beat. And I think for this team, the quote unquote Avengers for 2024, I think the fact that we had such close calls with Sudan and with Germany, I think it's a wake up call. But that's just my theory.
Anybody else got any thoughts on why
Hey,
we go in undermining our talent? That was good. That was a good breakdown by Ace 30 though.
yeah, that definitely. I mean, that's real right there. I mean, but but that's why I think coaching. That's why I like construction of the team, right? Because like I said, this has been a thing that happened in the past. This should be a thing that when you select these teams, when you build these teams and selecting the coaching process, you have to understand that sentiment of the fact of, oh, we have a history of doing this. We're so dominant, we can't let our foot off the gas. Simple as that. That should be a mindset. I don't care who's on this USA team. No matter who you play, that should be a mindset going in. No matter who the coach is or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? I see with that why not? I mean, I don't know what you talking about. I mean, but I mean, why not you have an opinion? But that's neither or there. But listen, that being said, like I mean, yeah, like Sturdy said, headed on the nail, like your complacency, but that's where coaching comes in. You gotta reel that back in. Hey, hey, listen, I know we up. I know we like that, but we can't let off.
100%.
Yeah.
Can't let off. Um, well, let's get to a specific player, like we stated before. The man that has been defeating Father Time for some years, LeBron James, has been the main reason that. Well, what's the biggest reason that we won at least our last two games in the exhibition thing? What does like due to LeBron's performances these last two games? Do you feel as though LeBron can lead this Team USA team to Olympic glory? Can LeBron be the sole reason we win gold at age 40? And if he does, where does he rank all time? Because that
Smash it.
Zeno, go ahead, you go first.
What LeBron has been able to do in the Olympics is nothing short of spectacular. Being able to when the team is like going down, especially like for example in that South Sudan game, being able to late down the stretch be able to out execute the whole South Sudan team, especially when some certain players on his team wasn't necessarily playing up to par. Um, and to consistently be able to prove in this very talented USA team that he is the best player on the team is something I think should be kind of discussed. Um, yeah, that's like honestly, I think people need to understand that while LeBron isn't going to be able to do come in day in and out like Giannis, like a LeBron, like an Embiid, like a Jokic to constantly show he is a top five, top three, top one player. He can show it in certain periods of time, and he's shown it in what's called these games that yo, we've all heard the saying cream rises to the top, right? Well, we saw it right there and then. He's been able to constantly show that he's the best on a team. Now, when Embiid gets more time with the second unit, he's gonna show he's the best on the team. But right now, we give it to LeBron.
Oh boy.
Just a difference of
Speak
LeBron
your
James.
mind, Herm. Don't stand your hands, man. Speak your mind.
I really about to thought you were gonna say something though. I was waiting. Like,
I'm gonna tell
Go
you
pause.
this.
ahead, her.
Hell no. If he the best player on the team, we not winning no damn gold medal. We got these younger guys like Ant-Man and them for a reason. Joel Embiid, if his punk ass wasn't sitting up there complaining and leaking out information, doing articles and making derogatory comments towards his teammates and LeBron James, hell, you could say him. But end of the day, hell no. LeBron does. If LeBron is the best player, we are done. And Zeno, and I'm not impressed by well because he had a game win on South Sudan, a team that's garbage. You got a guy like Wayne Gabriel that Laker fans and LeBron fans were crucifying forever and letting them
I
know how
heard that.
garbage he was, and we only beat that team by one damn point. And then we send up here. Now Germany, I give them credit for Germany because Germany is a formidable team. So what LeBron did against Germany is impressive. But for South Sudan, there's nothing to even brag about or talk about. Why you think Gilbert Arenas went on his damn rant? Because how embarrassing this stuff was. End of the day, I'm not impressed with that performance. But Germany, yes, LeBron was clutch. He came through. That was an impressive way to come through. But but get but dealing with Sudan, that was embarrassing. There's the reason why we have the worries that we have for Team USA. And if LeBron James is our best player, we ain't winning no damn gold. Cause like I said, them closer games in the Olympics, it's a different ball game from the damn exhibitions. The exhibitions happen for a reason. I don't think we gonna make drastic adjustments because hell, you got Steve Kerr as the coach. So hell, when it comes down to it, he'll put in a dumb lineup when the pressure gets tight. So end of the day, those younger players got to
Res-
step up. Anthony Edwards,
respectfully,
I
Ham.
need you to buy in, Ant Man. I need you to step your damn game up and stop trying to be a prima donna. Stop letting your damn ego get to your damn head and play basketball. Do what you're
I have a
supposed
question
to
for you
do.
though.
Yeah, you go ahead and ask it. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, bro. Um, you said something to me that actually interests me. You said that Kai is going to make boneheaded decisions when it comes to lineups. And while I do agree with you, do you not see the fact that when it gets later into like when it goes down the stretch, especially in the fourth quarter, him making a substitution of removing Embiid for AD, doesn't it not seem like okay, he is making some good substitutions when it's really needed? You think that's not like a good indicator of him maybe trying to actually tweak his lineups for when it does get close,
But
what he
it's
actually
stuff,
needs?
it's things that's going on throughout the game. That's the problem though. So to even
Okay.
put yourself in a situation to have these close games. So it's not
Mhm.
necessary what you do in late games. So, hell, if you make better decisions during the whole course of the game, you wouldn't be in the situations that you be in.
I
And,
agree
and
with
then
you.
on top of that, when it comes to LeBron, now if you a team now and you seeing that okay, this is what they basically doing at the end of games. What you essentially got to do as a team, in which these overseas coaches and these countries will do, get the ball out of LeBron James' hands at the end of the game, and let's see if anybody else can beat us. And hell, you'll take those chances. End of the day, as long Curry, LeBron, and maybe Durant not take the last shot, we got a great chance to win. But we most definitely getting the ball out of LeBron James' hand. You can't rely on Kevin Durant, 'cause that's what a lot of people would say. Oh, we go have KD, but you can't expect a man that been hurt, been having cap situations, that miss exhibitions, that's got to make his adjustments to the team and get his chemistry straight with his teammates. You can't expect him to all of a sudden just fill in and beat KD. So with people don't realize teams going to make their adjustments and do their due diligence to make sure that somebody else beat them other than LeBron James. And when we come to those situations, what we gonna do then? So people gotta look at that exhibition games. You could you can let little stuff like that slide if you teams like Germany, Sudan, hell, they ain't even gonna be in the picture when it comes down to the Olympics. But you can let certain stuff slide like that. But when the Olympics, when you in medal play, what you'll do at the end of the game, get the ball out of LeBron hands and let you see who go rise to the occasion. And it's question marks surrounding everybody just about on
It
the
really,
USA team.
I would agree with that. Shooter King and H30 thoughts on LeBron.
Um, listen. We know LeBron James in the goat, like
Yeah,
arguably is the goat. So it's like it's what it is. But like, to that being said, the context of being on USA as Olympic, um, he's the first ever basketball player to be flag bearer of the men's representing the U.S. United States. Period. He gonna be the flag bearer, first ever basketball player from U.S. to be that to represent. So that's kind of dope. Also, listen, he has a very incredible USA career when it comes to like representing the country. 2012 USA Basketball Male Athlete of the Year. Um, he's one of three Americans to have played at least three Olympics and record. What is it? So, well, he's tied. He's first in assists. He's second in games played, third in points, fourth in rebounds, tied third in steals, tied fourth in 3 pointers made, third in field goals made, tied sixth in blocks. So it's yeah, if we averaging his total 68 games played, he averaged 14.4, 4.1 rebounds, 3.5 assists, and 1.6 steals. That's pretty. Olympic standard when you're playing with stacked teams like LeBron James have played, that's pretty impressive. Um, That's a pretty impressive stat line when you playing with the guys like Kobe Bryant, D Wade, Kevin Durant, James Harden's, the Steph. Hey, so I mean ADs and all that. So it's like, I mean, he's definitely gonna go down one of the greatest USA basketball players of all time, competing in the international play. He definitely put on for the country. So I can't take that away from him right there. But saying he can lead, I don't think. Listen, I mean, technically, listen, he has the most experience. So I mean, him leading, but him carrying us, I think him being just the go-to best player on the team per se. And I think it need to be a collective effort. It gotta be this person, this game, this person, this game. You know what I mean? It gotta be the whole collective as a unit,
Mm-hmm.
so we can win gold medal.
Age 30.
No, honestly, True took the words right out of my mouth. Like at the end of the day, like I do think it's a bad thing if LeBron is like has to carry on a team this talented. Even when LeBron said this, like when someone asked him about his performances, I'm just being great at this moment. But we have plenty of guys on this roster that can be great at any moment, at any time, at any given game. And we saw it even with Steph Curry. We saw it with Bam. We saw it with AD, and even Drew Holiday. So at the end of the day, it's more so just being consistent, being relentless, especially in their preparation and execution. And to finally answer the question again, if LeBron has to carry us, yeah, that's a bad thing. He could still be a leader, undoubtedly, but to say he has to carry us to win, yeah, that's a bad sign. If he has to carry us to win, yeah, that's not a good sign at all. If for Team USA, if he needs to carry us. But nevertheless, I like I'm not opposed to KD being on the team. The simple fact that just like True the King said, he not only has experience, but also his game translates to the international game. It's just easy money sniper, bro. Whether he come off the bench, whether he comes off the bench or start, he's going to give us a minimum 12, at least 12 points. Injured, healthy, it don't matter. So having him on the team is great, and most importantly, he's used to this type of competition, physicality of play. So his value on the team, from not only being a good teammate but also a potential weapon, was always being valuable, especially what we need now. All right.
Yeah, shout out to LeBron. Along with him, playing phenomenal the last two games. He was voted to be Team USA's flag bearer by his Olympic teammates. I think him and Coco Gauff. Shout out to her. She plays tennis. Yeah, they'll both be holding the USA flag for the ceremony. So shout out to
that boy about to retire this season, man. We see the play, man. Really? He about to retire this season, man. He
coming soon. He'll announce it soon. But yeah, shout out to them. That's Team USA, but I just want to talk about this because my Grizzlies were a part of it. We had the Summer League Championship a couple of days ago. I know it's a huge difference in the level of competition. But
game, man.
This is Grizzlies Summer League team. We made the championship. We lost to the Miami Heat, but big shout out to Gigi Jackson, Scottie Pippen Jr., and Jake LaRavia for showing the fuck out. Balled out. It was a good game, tough game, came down to the wire. I really think the Summer League should change the rules. I hate the +7 points in overtime, but it is what it is. But yeah, just shout out to the young core that the Memphis Grizzlies got, because we're really, in the next couple of years, we're really coming for y'all next. Like, it is what it is. Hollywood Herm, did you watch us hoop?
Man, it's easy work. One thing about our organization, Mario, man, we always great in evaluating talent and finding low key guys that went across most teams' radars. But we the team that we could find hidden gems. So end of the day, Scottie Pippen Jr. probably is gonna be a valuable piece for us this year when we use him. Xavier Miller, another athletic guy, an athletic guard that we just found in this summer league. Zach Edey, of course, he showed promise in the game that he played. But overall, it just shows that we are good at finding talent. It just now, with us, for us when it comes to the NBA season, can we put it together the right way, and can we actually come together, stay healthy, um, grow as a team, become one. So I mean, I like what I'm seeing, Mario. I think our team, I think the Grizzlies, we are gonna be a threat. People don't realize we're gonna be a top four seed. I don't care what nobody say.
I
I'm
said
And,
3 in the league.
can I say one thing? Every time you speak about the Grizzlies, I forget that you're a Grizzlies fan. I
yeah,
keep forgetting about that.
man. We
Oh,
support
me or
ourselves.
her?
I know you do. You rep it. You rep it every episode. I can't forget about that.
And Brandon Cash, you irrelevant, fake ass,
Right.
Damn.
ass lawyer. Yeah.
You're irrelevant. Don't
Talking about
ever.
fake lawyer, you know, you go. That's a felony.
Brandon Cash may be the
That's a you know.
hey, go
You know
ahead.
it's a felony, Brady Cat. You know it's a felony, man. You don't hope me hate shoot.
But yeah,
But
shout out to
Brandon
the
Cash,
people in
a
the
lot of people get cooked in the perimeter though. But
Hey, shout out to Moose talking so crazy and renegade in the comments, in the zone in the comments, man. Appreciate
yes.
y'all.
Shout out to everybody in the comments. Make sure y'all like this video up, like it, subscribe to the YouTube channel and all of our individual channels. Scroll through the comments and you'll see it. But yeah, shout out to everybody watching.
hey, Mario,
Enough of,
for you.
what's up?
Man, what's up with this, man? Can you enlighten us on this Walmart thing? What's up with Walmart, man? What's going on with Walmart?
Exciting news. The FYF Sports Debate podcast has teamed up with Walmart for an incredible collaboration.
Walmart.
Each of our co-hosts, so True the King, Zeno, Hollywood Herm, Ace 30, each of us will have our own curated collection of products that truly reflect who we are as content creators. And the best part is that these products will be available at exclusive discounts just for our FYF Sports Debate subscribers. So for you guys. So stay tuned next week for the big reveal. You won't want to miss out on it, y'all. Y'all don't want to miss out. I got the right stuff for y'all. Me personally. We'll see what the other guys got. But me personally, I got y'all in regards to just life and just, health and things like that. So, yes, we teamed up with Walmart. Like I said, stay tuned. We're going to tell y'all what we each got in our collection.
Absolutely, man. Walmart.
Am I saying Walmart? I'm so sorry. Walmart. That's what I meant.
That's the Memphis. That's y'all know
what I mean.
Memphis.
Hey, Lamar, don't mess up our Memphis slang, man. That's
Walmart.
Hey, Memphis, we just get that little slang to it, man. We make it sound a little cooler.
Hey, yo.
Walmart.
Hey, but shout out to Walmart, man. Shout out to Walmart. Hey, listen,
Shout
man.
out to Walmart. Like I said,
hey man, that NCAA, it's that college football 25 out. Hey man, listen, hey, you know, hit that. Hey, get a good deal on that. You know what I mean? Shoot, I know everybody play with
if you don't
Deion.
have the game system, you can get the game system for a good price.
Absolutely.
And guess what? If you guys like to wear Jordans, hell, you can even order retro Jordans on the website, man. You can even order them on the website. So man, y'all want to get it with this.
It's we know it's summertime, so listen, the body armor, the Gatorade, keep you. Hey, y'all need to hydrate, man. Hey, all that water. Hey, so hey, man, listen. Shout out to Walmart, man, for them.
Yeah, I got the ladies. We'll let them I guess y'all handle the men, but I got the ladies.
Hydration for the ladies too.
That is true.
Hydration for everybody. Mario, I don't know what you're talking about.
Everybody too.
Like her, especially Zeno, we like our women moist and hydrated, man. Like, what we talking about, bro? Water is important. It's the elixir of life.
That's true.
20% off too. Like I said, 20% off. You can't beat that. A whole game system, 20% off. What's like? I mean, like I said, hey, the economy is crazy out here. So listen,
for all items, bro. Like if you're a brother like
all
me,
items.
an intellectual brother that's trying to continue to have essential vitamins and minerals for your brain and development. That way you continue to cook multiple guys, bro. We got sea moss gel. We all maca powder. We got all kinds of products, man. We got all kinds of
Intellectual, by
products.
the way.
Shout out to Andre 76. I know you love your and one shorts. I know you love and one. Listen, you know and one
Hey,
boys are
sure,
very, very polished.
we ain't gonna knock
Hey,
and
listen.
one shorts now.
Hey, listen.
They
I
come
know
in
you
clutch.
love
I don't know
and
about you.
hey,
I constantly got a pair on more. Like, hey, anytime, Herm, I'm ready to check up. Anytime. Never lack.
Never lack. But we gonna switch it over to the ladies. The ladies, the WNBA. Y'all know this is one of my, if not my favorite segment, especially with what we just had this past weekend. Y'all, we held our All-Star weekend. We had it. It was a success. Very phenomenal, very fun. Just love watching everybody. So on Friday night, we had basically because you know the big game is usually, I know for men's it's usually on Sunday, but for women's it's on Saturdays if I'm not mistaken. Well, it is. So Saturday is like the big game, and on Friday we had the little mini game. So we had the 3-point contest, we had the skills challenge, and then we had a 3v3 between Team USA and the Team USA selection team. Okay. So I can't really get into the people who did every single thing, but I know Alicia Gray stood out the most because she went home that night winning 2 out of the 3 categories that I just named. She participated in the skills challenge and she participated in the 3-point shooting challenge, and she won both of those challenges. Like I said before, she will be the first, I want to say she the first person ever, I could be wrong, to ever win those in the same night. I think she's the first ever to win those in like the same night. And then in the team 3v3, in the 3v3 Team USA versus Team USA selection team, we had the same thing twice. We had Team USA when Ryan Howard just went ballistic. She ended up, I want to say she finished with like 18 points. She definitely carried her team over, winning, and as they should, because Team USA Select is full of college players. Like, of course, we're supposed to win that. But yeah, what were y'all thoughts on watching?
Yeah.
Wait, first of all, Hollywood Herman, Zeno, did y'all watch the All-Star weekend? Did y'all watch it? A30, did you watch it?
I seen the game. I seen some stuff, but
I saw some clips.
We ain't on the game. We on the challenges first.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Yeah. Sadly, Mario, I've been scarred by the NBA skill challenge. That's why I've been scarred by how bad they don't take any interest in it. So it's sad to see.
But we took it. Us ladies, we took it serious. A lot of these skill challenges stuff went down to the death. But it's cool. I see it. Y'all didn't enjoy it. Y'all didn't watch it. But yeah, just shout out to
bad. Now I feel bad.
Yeah, you should. But shout out to Alicia Gray, like I said, and shout out to Ryan Howard for putting it on for the players. Also, shout out to Jonquel Jones, who actually she blew my mind in the 3-point contest. She almost won. She's a big man, and as we know, big men typically don't shoot, at least in the WNBA, from far out. But she was second in the 3-point shooting contest. So that was just really big. So just shout out to all the ladies that participated in those challenges. But on Saturday night, which is what we're gonna get into, because this is the big thing. On Saturday night, we had Team USA versus Team WNBA All-Stars. Okay. We've talked about, who's on Team USA All-Stars. Just for a recap, Team USA has Asia Wilson, Breonna Stewart, Sabrina Ionescu, Kelsey Plum, Jackie Young, Chelsea Gray, Diana Taurasi, all these players, phenomenal basketball players. The team All-Star had Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Dawana Bonner. We had Arike, Just another long list of phenomenal players in the league as well. And unfortunately, to my surprise, Team USA actually lost.
I'm not surprised. Like I was telling y'all, it's out of spite for what they was doing in the first place. The WNBA, well, they really proved that I was right. Mario, you was wrong the whole time about this, man. Like, end of the day, they proved me right. The WNBA is dumb. End of the day, it shows you that Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese should be on this roster. Like the significant names that people were saying that was better than these two, they ain't do a damn thing in that All Star game.
That's
So
a
why
lie.
not? They ain't,
That
they ain't
you
do a
lied.
damn thing. It
All
was
right,
folks of
come on,
single
bro. That
digits.
count.
It was folks of single digits on that roster that y'all was so called saying was better. Chelsea Gray ain't do nothing in that damn All Star game.
She just came back
So
off injury.
it don't matter. It don't matter. That's the case.
You
Why
that's
her ass on the
nasty work.
roster?
That's nasty work. You
Why
all single
her ass
her.
on the
That's
roster?
nasty.
If you go put a person that just came back for injury on the roster, that full to let you know they full of it. End of the day, I agree with Michael Jordan. Michael Jeffrey Jordan allegedly put it out there that he's going to try to use his influence to do everything in his power to get Caitlin Clark on the roster, and I hope he do it because hell, for one, it'll save this dumb league, this dumbass league for dismay for making dumbass decisions
Muted
by
too.
not putting the Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese on the roster. These rookies have shown you that they are ready. These rookies have shown you that they belong. And by this WNBA All Star team, by beating this Team USA team, let you know, Darren Taurasi, y'all ass need to pass the torch. You had your time, you had your run, you're all time great, Darren Taurasi. But let Kayla Clark on the goddamn roster. Chelsea Gray, obviously you not ready. Obviously you still not in basketball shape. Give your spot to Angel Reese, somebody that's gonna hustle, somebody that's gonna do all the small things, a player that Team USA actually needs. And Angel Reese right now, honestly, is even better than Brittany Griner right now.
That's a lie.
That's not a lie. That's not a
That's
Cap.
lie.
That's cap.
She got more double doubles than Brittany Griner ass this season. So end of the damn day, y'all got cap. Y'all got
That's
and
nasty
Adrian
work.
Wilson got cooked left and right too. They took turns on Adrian Wilson in that All Star game, the fake ass goat that these people proclaiming too. So end of the day,
not
man,
too much
the
on Angel.
WNBA they showed you why they are one of the worst organizations in sports. It shows you why that they got the dumbest commissioner in sports, and it's showing you why that they probably go out of business because they make dumbass decisions like this. Not putting Andrew Reese on the roster and not putting Caitlin Clark on the roster. It's just dumb as hell for the WNBA. It's not good for the league that they got that Team USA got their ass washed like that. And then it's not even better that you're not letting the most two high profile players in the goddamn WNBA not play in the Olympics because you're so called jealous of the damn attention they get. Screw the WNBA. They piss poor, and the commissioner needs to resign immediately.
A whole bunch
Oh,
of cap.
hold up.
Go
For
ahead.
one, the WNBA salary is expected to increase by um like the 200K minimum as like the salary or something like that. So I mean, they doing look like they heading to a great direction. Possibly getting another negotiation with CBA with a TV deal, a big TV deal, Amazon Prime and things of that nature. So listen, they look like they in the right direction. You know what I mean? Things could be improved and things could be better, but let's also put things in context, right? Cause listen, I ain't gonna lie, Herm, you was cooking, but you're cooking with no context. One thing, one thing you have to realize is that the USA team, women's team, this group has been together for 3 years. From and been going to training camp every summer, every year, every summer. So they have the chemistry. This is like a thing they do. Like this team is very committed. What the things that we criticize the men's team for not doing, like when it comes to like just throwing a team together, this team legit has been. They've been building this team or this roster with these ladies for past 3 years now. So it's like it's easy. You can't just throw in somebody just because, right? Like, so they have a system in place which you have to respect. Reason why they're so dominant in the Olympic Games in the first place. Now we want to say Chelsea Gray's not injured, healthy enough, whatever the case may be. If somebody can be replaced, I mean, sure. I mean, it may be a decent argument there, but chemistry, they real big. How the team is designed, which you have to respect it because of going fake dominance, their chemistry, players, how they want to play. Shout out to Gilbert Arenas too. Shout out to in the chat too. See, we see you. Yeah, it's like I don't like you said. I don't think it's not a. That's why people miss the context. It's not like they just put the USA team together just like out of nowhere. This team been selected for a while. So
And
in
they was
Enrique, and
premature.
the reason why Enrique, since y'all want to talk about, listen, Enrique was the All-Star MVP last time I checked. She's the one that broke the record last time I checked. Y'all barely mentioned her name, but Enrique, one of the reasons why she didn't make the team, she finally addressed it because of she felt that they wasn't going to select her, so she should stop going to training camps and things of that nature. So she felt that she wasn't
I'm
wanted.
definitely gonna talk about that.
She didn't feel like she was wanted, whatever the reasons case may be. I understand probably why, but listen, they go off of fit and things of that nature, how they
And
want to build
Dan
a team.
Taurasi is selfish.
So the point is, listen, we understand how great injuries and Caitlin Clark is, especially further in the game, but that does not stop just to stop where Team USA is building what they've been constantly been doing for years to just cater to those stars.
I want Zeno to go before because what my take is gonna get Mario blood blowing in the game. But go ahead, Zeno.
Take on what?
On the WNBA All-Star game, brother. Your GOAT was featured, bro.
I did tell you. I watched some clips of it, and the way that the what I saw was that apparently that Asia didn't play up to standards. I don't know if that's true or not, but from what I saw, she played well. So I can't really speak on this because I didn't fully watch it. That's the reason.
Okay, but I watched it, and here's the thing. I know there was a couple people right on this platform. There was a couple people wrong. I remember distinctly. First of all, shout out to you, Trudy King, for saying this is going to be one of the most anticipated, exciting exhibition events, NBA or WNBA included. So it was that. It was a great game. It was exciting moments. It showcased a lot of talent as every All-Star game should. But my question is, this is actually something, Zeno, you can answer because you was here, Mario, and True. Because last time I checked, me and Herm, we was on the side of history. You know what I'm saying? Like we was on the side of progression and just straight observation. You look at this team, right? And hold on, I got you right now for a second. We're just gonna move this for people. For those who don't know, this is the full roster of the Team USA as well as the WNBA All-Stars. My question for Mario, True, and Zeno, because me and Herm you already know what stage we on. Y'all don't think there's something wrong with this picture right here? Y'all don't think there was a couple people that should have been on that team?
No. The only
No?
I feel you.
No, not even arguably the best scorer in the WNBA right now.
That's the
Enrique?
only
Hold on, Mario. Hold on. Because to quote the legend, Cheryl Miller, I was expecting to coach today. These women came up to her and said, nah, Cheryl, we got to handle business today. We got to show why they made a couple mistakes today. Mario, correct me if I'm wrong. Did the woman on this, that the screen is... Did she not break multiple records? Did she set a record? Did I miss that? Am I wrong?
Hey, Sturdy, your mic tweaking, or is it mine?
No, your mic is cooked, bro.
Oh my!
And Sturdy was cooking too.
Yeah, my bad. So, my question was Mario. My question was Mario. Did correct me if I'm wrong? Did she not break a record?
Yes.
Okay. Was she the only WNBA All-Star to break a record that night too?
No, she actually was not.
Oh, who's the other players, Mario? For the people to know.
I think
We gotta know. They gotta know.
So dodgy. This is so dodgy.
Caitlin Clark and
Hey.
Angel Reese.
Oh, okay. So already you had one of the best rebounders not make the team, one of the best assists and up and coming star not make the team. And let's be honest, bro, she is the best scorer in the WNBA not make the team. You and the reason why is some of the reason why Jaylen Brown's not on the team USA because of politics. That's unclear, by the way. There's no reason why those three women in particular that should not made that USA team. We once again, like I said before, like Herm said before as well. The women's team USA team is undefeated. They're going to dominate regardless of who on the roster. So why not put people that have not only the game that can help win now, but also the game to help give a little exposure, a little foresight of what's to come in future Olympic teams. Like I said before, it ain't just about the competition. It's also about entertainment and business. So, unfortunately, her getting snubbed for unclear reasons was the biggest motivation why she dropped 32 plus and a half.
I didn't know H was here. I didn't know H was here.
You know what I'm saying? Just like her getting snubbed is the reason why she put on that historical performance last night. It's to show a point. Now, what? And if you're the WNBA, oh my fault. If you're the committee who selects the WNBA team, the women's basketball team, what do you truly want? Do you actually want to win by yourself? Because if you do, why isn't arguably the best scorer in your league not on the team? Do you want to continue to grow the game? If that's true, why isn't the two women that's getting the most traction, most trending, two of the top three, my bad, shout out to the GOAT, two of the top three men that's getting most traction this year, not on the team? And I'm gonna land with this question. This for her, Maria, and Zeno. Once again, there was no other subs. Y'all will make no changes to this roster based off the display that we saw this prior weekend.
I know I will.
I just want to know. The people want to know.
No, and I said the only change that should be made. I know Hollywood Hearn was trying to talk about Michael Jordan trying to allegedly make a push for Clark.
Michael Jordan came in. Michael Jordan couldn't help the horn. Like stop. What are we talking? Like stop. Stop it. Yeah. Like here's the thing too. Shout out to Johnny man in the chat man. But here's the thing too. Would I replace those people with Andrew Reese and Caitlin Clark? Yes. If you're talking about me, yes. But here's the thing with y'all. Like I find it funny y'all made that long takes. And then it's like y'all don't want to put things in context of they're going to dominate anyway. There's recipes a reason why they dominate, right? To what the point I made. When it comes to women USA basketball, they have training camp every year. The group of people retire and they add new groups of women come in. But this is you have to really commit to this team. Ain't like okay, boom, you're playing in the FIBA world, whatever case may be. You have the fully committed.
They don't have to practice like that, true.
No, that's not. But that's how.
Wait, why wouldn't Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, or Rike not fully commit? Why would they not fully commit?
But you're missing a point though. Meaning they've been fully prepared. This USA team been preparing for the 2024 Olympics since the end of the last Olympics. So like they've been preparing, going to training camp so they already had it. Like y'all missing a point. Like no, if you're going on the fact that just putting a roster together, case may be, nobody going to argue that. If you're going to mention the fact that they're dominant all the time, well, talk about the recipes of why they dominate, and then go back to the Rika thing, right? Because she said so herself that she felt that it wasn't wanted. Well, and listen, she put the ball in the hoop, but let's be honest, she's and shout out to Duke Baylox in the chat. She's a shot chucker. She's super ball dominant in the small guard in a sense.
So we haven't seen in Team USA history that quote unquote elite scores don't buy in. Last time I checked, Carmelo Anthony had a label, not just being an all-time great scorer, but quote unquote black hole. He fit perfectly in an Olympic team setting. Why can't Enrique?
Because she legitimately only thing she can do. She's a small guard, and only she can put the ball in the hoop. but she's a small guard, and only thing she can do is chuck up shots. Which, mind you, in a USA role, she's gonna have a smaller role. So, like, mind you, when she was in the All-Star game, she had free will to take those shots. When it comes to the Team USA, she's not going to have that, which we all know she's not going to be the
Oh, you
same
saying
type
she's
of
not
impactful
coachable,
player.
Drew? Oh, you saying she's
I
not
never
coachable?
said that. I never
Oh,
said
you
that.
saying she can't adapt?
I never. Well, if
Oh,
you
you
want to
saying
see,
she can't?
I
Oh,
never
you saying she
said that.
can't fit
I
in?
never. Here's the thing though, right? Well, I'm
Oh,
gonna
okay.
trust the team. I'm gonna trust the the team that knows how to. We all can admit they've been dominant. We all can admit that they've been handling their business when it comes to getting gold medal, correct? So clearly they know what they're doing. So you can't sit there. See, here's like I said before. Listen. It
True. I
would
see
be
it now. You want it one way. We can talk about Jaylen Brown getting snubbed all day, like we did on prior episodes of the crossover, but we can't talk about one of the best scorers in the league getting snubbed. Oh, I get
once
it.
again. Once again, you're talking about she got snubbed because of playing style. Jalen Brown got snubbed because of other different type of reasons. So once
No,
again,
no.
you're
As she said,
reaching.
no. She
You're
she did not
reaching.
get snubbed because of playing style. That's not what the committee said. Committee made comments. That's not what they said.
And no, that's not no comment show. She said she did an interview on ESPN, I think, like that, and she put that out there. It was always speculation of why she didn't make the team. She put that out there. She said that she didn't feel welcome. That's hers. That's what she said.
Why do you
We
think
don't
she didn't
know
feel
the
welcome,
truth.
Drew? Why do you think she
Because
feel welcome, Drew?
because maybe her play style. Like, and then
It's her play
you have
style.
all these.
Okay,
No,
Yes,
it's bullying
yes,
kicking
okay.
up
yes,
the NBA.
yes.
I
It's
see what it is.
bullying
I
all
see what it
around the
is.
NBA.
I
Okay,
see
okay,
what
but
it is. I see what
hold
it
on.
is.
Let's have a real conversation. Cause let's be real though. Y'all don't even watch women basketball like that. Let's do this. Let's
No,
really
look,
have a
that's a
real
damn
conversation.
lie.
Let's have
That's
a
a
real
damn lie.
conversation. Let's have a real conversation.
Wait, her no watch women basketball? What?
That's a damn
Y'all
lie,
don't watch
true.
women.
What? What? Her no
Hey,
watch
hey,
women's
hey, hey.
basketball? What?
I'm gonna say this. No,
Like I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna make a
tell you,
correction.
like I'm gonna
Herm,
tell you,
Herm,
the
I'm gonna make a correction.
WNBA making
Herm, I'm
mistakes,
gonna make a
man.
correction. Herm, I'm gonna make a correction. Herm don't watch women basketball like he did back in the day. He don't. He don't. So let's not even play this game. I'm gonna correct myself, but the point is that because he knows his history, I'm listening. I'm gonna correct myself, but let's make it. Listen, she's a shot chucker at the end of the day. Listen, if it was up to me, if I was controlling the team, whatever, sure, maybe I would do something different. But I'm not gonna sit here and tell a team how they do their process to stop doing it, how they do their process of how they do things.
Remember this.
It is
Remember
what it
this when we
is.
talk about Jaylen
It
Brown.
is what it
Remember this when we
is.
talk about Jaylen Brown and
I
Olympic snub
mean,
again.
well, okay. So Jalen Brown's a Enrique. So, but here's the thing. See, this is when you know you're
No,
getting cooked
Jaylen Brown,
because.
just like
But
Enrique,
this is
got
but
snubbed
this is
for
what you know you.
unclear
But this is
reasons.
what. But here's the thing. This is where you know you're
That's
getting
what I'm
cooked
saying.
though.
That's what I'm
This is
saying.
you know
They
you're
both
getting.
got
But this is
snubbed
where
for unclear reasons.
here's the kicker. Here's the kicker though. Here's the kicker.
Hmm.
Here's the kicker though. I'm not mad at Derek White made the team either though. I also said that Derek
Because he's
White's
a
a better
Celtic,
fit than
bro.
Jeff.
Because
Time out.
dog,
Time out. Time out.
he's a
Time
Celtic
out. No,
player,
no,
dog.
no. Don't come. You're getting cooked. You're getting cooked. Here's the
Hold on, hold
kicker.
on. Did you
I
did you
said Derek
not did you
White.
not,
Hold on.
sir,
Don't
sir?
cut me off. Here's the kicker though. I also
Okay.
said Derek White fits the team better than Jalen Brown multiple times. Yes or no? Yes or no?
A lot of players fit better than Jalen
All right. All
Derek
right.
White.
All right. All right. All right then.
But
All right
let's be
then.
honest,
We
True.
can
You
move
happy
on.
Derek
We
White
can
made
move
it because
on.
he's on the
We
Celtics.
can move
Let's be
on.
honest,
We
True.
can move on. No, that's
True,
not
let's
that.
be
I got a
honest, True.
question.
We can
I
move
got a
on.
question for
We
No,
our
can
no,
move
host.
on.
hold on, real quick,
That's
because
fighting.
True, you also said,
We can move on.
if it's up to me, you said this on in the zone and the crossover. If it's up to me, I would have 4 Celtics on the Team
I
USA. Did you not say that?
you absolutely correct. I said that, but here's the thing
Okay,
though.
then, bro.
I also said Derek White is a better fit than Jalen Brown. Yes or no? Did I not say that multiple times? Mari heard me say that. Herm said me.
He did
Zeno
say
heard
it.
me say that.
He
Everybody
said
said. So
so.
what we talking
So we
about?
acknowledge you said both. We
What we
acknowledge you
talking about?
said Derek White's a better fit, and you acknowledge that if it
Come
was up
on,
to
man.
you, you would have 4 Celtics on the team. That's all I want
I
you to do.
did say
Acknowledge
that,
both.
but
Okay, that's it.
here's the thing. You're not saying anything though. You're not saying anything with no substance though. Listen.
No,
The point is,
I'm
Enrique.
saying. Mhm.
The point is this, Enrique. The point is
Cannot
this
play off
though,
the ball.
Enrique. It was other people on that team that fit the team better than Enrique. That's the point.
But it is.
Keisha Plum. Let's say a name. Let's say a name. Same, but Keisha Plum fits the team better than Enrique. That's a fact. I don't care, Enrique, if you think Enrique better than Keisha Plum as a basketball
Keisha.
player. And the point of the matter is,
No,
she fits
we
the
got
team better.
Okay, I
So
thought I was getting
let's not
crazy.
play this game, man. Let's not
But
play this
I
game,
gotta
man.
ask y'all. I gotta incorporate our host back into. I gotta ask a couple of questions. Mario. So you don't think Caitlin Clark right now is a better basketball player than Diana Taurasi?
Even if she is, that doesn't mean she should be on Team USA.
Why she shouldn't? Diana Taurasi already won multiple gold medals. She at the end of her career. Why not?
I think experience matters too. She's been in this position before. Why would you
What the
not get?
hell she gonna bring to the table though?
It's not.
Mari?
It's
Y'all act like she a bum or something. Like
experience.
she's still nice though. Y'all got
No,
Yeah,
stop.
Herm is alluding to there's better players that could fit for the team. That still fits for the team. You telling
Man,
me? You placing Angel Reese with her? She wouldn't fit with this team?
no.
Tell me that who
Angel
Angel
Reese,
Reese replaced.
no.
Hold on. With that
Angel
being
Reese
said,
was perfect for the team. Honestly.
hold on.
Angel Reese is
No, she's
perfect for Team USA.
not.
Time out,
No.
time
Why is
out.
not Mario? Hold on. True. Let
Give me
Mario
a
answer. Why she
basketball
not?
answer why she is.
Why she not?
Mario,
Because
give me a
everybody
basketball.
else on that made it are better than her. Even y'all
No, they
naming
not.
people.
No, they not.
Yes, they
No, they
are.
not.
And my
No,
thing
they
is,
not.
y'all are named. There's a whole nother play. There's other players I would name before I would say Caitlin or Angel. Like if you gonna talk about guards, I would say Enrique before I say Caitlin name. If we gonna talk about the bigs, I would say De'Erica Hamby before I said Angel Reese name. De'Erica Hamby over there in LA
Cook your
killing
food.
shit, running shit. I would
So
say
Mario, is it about fit or is it about better player? That's
I
because you and
think
True saying two
both.
different things.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that it's about both. I think fit and being better is something that it is needed for Team USA. Unfortunately, Enrique does not quote unquote really fit the system. She wouldn't
What
fit.
system?
Enrique has been a shot chucker since
What
college.
system?
See, and you know the system. Please stop. Team USA, there is
What
a
system?
specific system.
Don't do that.
They don't
See,
have no
listen.
damn
Nah,
system.
Herb.
Hey, listen. Hey, let's
They
time out.
don't
Time out.
have
You
no
know, you just
damn
chat now.
system.
You just chat. Hold on.
All
Listen. I'm
they
gonna say
do is
this.
just put motherfuckers out there. They just do what they're
That's
supposed
not
to.
true.
Nah,
They
Herb,
do have
Herb,
a
you,
system.
Herb, you
It's not no
tweaking.
Man,
Herb,
bullshit.
you
look,
tweaking.
man.
Like Herb, you
Hey,
tweaking. Like
Gray.
women's basketball,
Hold on.
that's what they do. That's what they do.
For
Hey,
Gray
it's
right
y'all, my
now.
man.
Her ass need
Hey,
to sit
it's
at the house and get healthy. She need to sit
but
at the
Herb.
house and get healthy.
Herb.
She does
But
not need
Herb,
to play.
I will agree on you. Listen, listen. Shout out my man Mike in the chat too. I see you, Mike. Um, I agree. We're talking about a marketing standpoint and like business and things of that nature. I don't think nobody really gonna argue that point, right? Because like, listen. But that being said, though, it's not like Caitlin Clark is just like, listen. That being said, chemistry also plays a part too. Chemistry and things of that nature. You gotta account for that. Which, like I said before, this team they've been practicing, preparing for the 2024 Olympics for 3 years now. So it's like I'm just saying, like that has to play in the part. And also, listen, and like I said, Andrew Reese and Caitlin Clark. I mean, yeah, I mean, but I think them other people on the team, like Keisha Plum plays deep. I mean, Caitlin Clark. One thing, I mean, she can do everything else, but I mean, her defense is a
Angel
little
Reese play
suspect.
defense and rebound.
But here's the thing, though. But Angel ain't. But who will Angel? Who you have Angel replacing on the USA team?
Diana Taurasi. Right now.
No,
She can
but she.
replace her.
Come on, you. That's cap. But
She
anyway,
can
But
replace
you
her.
got to lean to the position. You got to lean to the position. You got to lean to the position.
Mario, True. Let's be honest. Especially on Team USA, whether it be men's or women, there's always two or three players that don't get a lot of burn anyway. I'm saying, let's be honest, bro. Anybody that watched any of those Olympic games, especially from back in the day, bro, the women's team kills the other team with just the first 8 to 10 women alone. The first 8 to 10 players alone, they smoke teams. So all me and her saying there's no consequence of having two people that's already proven to bring more exposure to your game on the biggest stage of international sports. There's no consequence to it. Nothing negative to happen from Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark joining the team. Even they barely played, there was nothing negative happen.
Even all them turnovers, since we're gonna have to do narratives, since all them turnovers,
No, that's facts. True.
record
Bro.
breaking turnovers.
And we'll get Zeno back in the fold. But true, let's be honest, bro. If you watch any of these medal games of the last especially the last 4 to 5, bro, these women killing the opposition, bro. Killing them. You telling me like no, like you mentioning a couple turnovers, that's really gonna sway the other, like, no, it's not. It's not going to tip the balance of now women's basketball now they sweating because of Kayla. No, that team is way too good, and
Here's
they
the thing
proven to be
too, though,
way too
right?
good.
But here's the thing too, though, right?
Then
With that
hold
being
on.
said,
I'm
too,
landing with this. I'm landing with this. I'm landing with this. The
well,
Dream Team even understood this. You think the Dream Team was like, all right, I don't think we have enough, but to really get us over the top, we need an injured Larry Bird. No, they brought Larry Bird in for what? To help with the exposure even more. And that's why I keep telling y'all, it ain't just we fans. I get it. We want it one way, but it ain't one way. There's other factors that you contribute to, and that's aspect you have to pander to. And for a team like this that's
Yeah.
proven to be dominant and will continue to be dominant, because let's be honest, both teams take away gold. I don't care what nobody says. The men's and the women's to take away gold this year. You can book it. They're going to be dominant regardless. So adding two players on the team is not going to change the result.
So that's okay,
But,
and that's where I'm
but
at. That's where I'm at. If we win in gold, we win in gold, regardless if Caitlin Clark on the roster, regardless if she is on the roster. However, she's not on the roster, and we still dominating teams and beating teams by 20 plus points. So it is what it is. I don't care about the popularity. Once again, when the person who was on the
Yeah,
committee
but you
came out and
complain, but
talked
you
about
complain when you
when the
don't do
person
that.
when the person on the committee came out and talked about the qualifications to make the team, popularity was not on the thing. It was not on the list. Popularity was not
Yeah,
on
because
it.
she ignorant. Because
So
she
what?
ignorant.
That's not ignorant. That's just
She
how it
ignorant.
is. That's just how
That
it
ain't
is.
how
the
it
league
is.
is growing. The league is growing, bro. I mean, you can't
It
get
It's
gonna
away from
stop
growing.
growing.
but true. Let's be honest.
It
Why is
gonna
it growing?
stop growing.
What changed in the last 365 days that made the league grow and get this much attention? Let's
But
be
the
real.
point is this though: if the game is growing, listen, even the fact that they didn't make the team is a conversation itself. Is bringing awareness and bringing eyes and attention, regardless of if it's a good. Like, listen, all the publicity is publicity, and this fact that we talking about now is also getting exposure to the team, women's basketball, the Team USA, the team that Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese didn't be on. So at the end of the day, they're getting the publicity they need. Because let's say, I mean, it is what
And
it is,
true,
right?
and
It's
true. That is
20
a great point. But and then we're gonna pass it
like,
right to Zeno. Imagine if you think they're getting this much publicity of them missing team. Imagine the amount of publicity they'll get if they were on the team. But Zeno, what you think, bro?
distraction. It could be a
Did this
distraction.
All Star game? No, I believe in Caden Clark injuries. They're not distracted. They're not polarizing women.
It's not that. It could be distracting when it comes to like the narratives and things of that nature. I mean, it is. I mean, listen, look at the end of the day too, though. They also got to. I mean, it also too. Like I said before, if they would have came in the league a couple years earlier, they probably be on the team. Most likely, it's just the timing of it that this team, the women's team, has been preparing. They be doing the training camp. It is what it is. So it's like, listen, it ain't.
And for those who are curious, I'm gonna keep the same energy. If Juju, that's in college right now, by the time she make it into the league, it's gonna be around the next Olympic time. And if she come out balling, I'm gonna speak the same high hopes because at what the stage the WNBA is as a league, they need as much exposure as possible. But Zeno, what you think, bro? Like, did this All Star game like change your opinion about Team USA or anything? Or what do you think as a whole of Team USA in regards to incorporating or not incorporating Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark?
I already did. We've had this conversation before, right? Like a few weeks ago, where we spoke
Yes,
about
we
how
did.
we thought that. I said that I think Angel Reese should have taken one of the. I think I specified to say that I wanted her to take over Sabrina Ionescu spot. If I remember correctly. Now I still believe that if Caitlin Clark, you should find some type of way to get Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese some minutes when it comes to the Olympics because of just how dominant the Olympic women's have been ever since it's really been a thing. They've pretty much won everything, right? They've won all gold, right? They've never been defeated. Am I wrong?
I think you're right.
Never lost. Never
Yes.
lost.
All right, you got it, bro. So if they're
Shout out to LeBron Ball.
If they've never lost, then I don't think it's a dishonest. It's a dishonor to. You good?
Yeah, that was my phone. Sorry, keep going.
I can't even say anything. My phone rang too. Jesus Christ, guys. Phone's ringing all the time. Anyways, I think it's not an issue if you could then try and bring one of them and substitute them for one of the USA players. Now, right now, I don't necessarily know who I would take out for Caitlin or Angel Reese, which is the hard part. But I think at some point you kind of need to make sacrifices to grow out the dub. So that's what I think.
What type of sacrifices?
I mean, when I mean sacrifice, I mean like sacrifice to the overall strength of the team to try and maximize like people who are going to tune in because Caitlin and Angel Reese is playing and, you know, just spreading the word essentially. That's what I mean.
Once again, like Sabrina is literally a top 3 candidate for MVP. Yet a couple of weeks ago, we were saying she should be snubbed out for Angel Reese.
Hey, I said I changed my. I said I changed my mind.
I know, but it's
crazy.
Hey, I was hating on Sabrina.
I'm just saying it's level.
I got a question for you. When Juju Walker's coming to the NBA, you gonna want the same thing to happen to her? Her not get on the Olympic roster because of these so-called that you want to do stuff the right way, even though Juju Walker's is the league, will be the future of the league.
Brandon, you're lying. She is. Like, stop. Please stop. You're lying. She is dead.
Don't let the B word distract you, Mark. Stay focused. Stay locked in.
Sorry.
Stay locked in.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, her. What was you said the same thing for Juju.
Yeah, the same thing probably would happen with Juju Walker. Just because of what they're doing to Angel Reese and Kayla Clark, the same thing can happen to her. This constantly happens in the WNBA. The thing is, they did this with they failed when they had Maya Moore. They shortchanged when they had Candace Parker and not pushed the WNBA like they were supposed to. They do this with all their elite talent. They need to make a change. They got to do something different. And they're dropping the ball by getting elite exposure. This is the time to get the most exposure to the world by having Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese there. By them not doing that, they dropped the ball. Watch.
But then again,
I'm gonna tell y'all on the panel, and I'm gonna tell everybody in the chat. Look at the ratings of how these people watch the games. The ratings will be low. People will really not pay attention to these games, and it's going to be all because of Angel Reese and Kayla Clark not on the damn roster. So watch their ratings to see how their ratings be when they play.
It's going to be
now. They messing up. WNBA dropped the ball again, and this is a damn shame that they can't get their head at their own ass. It's a damn shame.
But yet again, you said about dropping the ball. But even though they're negotiating a new CBA where they're going to drastically get more money in a salary and better TV deals. I mean, I get it. You say they fit like this ain't Maya Moore. Maya Moore, they wasn't getting no Amazon Prime potential TV. You know what I mean? Things of that nature with Maya Moore. Listen, at the end of the day, like, and I shout out to H, No Face Sports Takes. You know, we shout out to H, man. But at the end of the day, dying on his hill. It ain't no. I'm just telling you what it is. It ain't no hill to die on. I'm just listen. If it was up to me, hey, listen, hey, I may do a little bit something differently. Same thing with everybody on this panel with different opinions. But guess what? I don't make the rules. I'm just telling you what it is or how their system is being ran. And my thing is this: if they want to run their system, how they want to run their system, who are we to sit up here to say, you know what, F all that. F what they doing, F what they've been building. Because like I said before, we talk about their dominance. There's preparation and recipe of why they've been dominant. So there.
But that's the thing. We're just like everybody else who are spectators who have a preference of what they like to see. Everybody on this panel, everybody in this chat watches multiple sports, watch multiple leagues. But there's reasons why those other leagues and sports get your attention more so than the WNBA. And what we are just explaining is some of the things that made those other leagues appealing that the WNBA can't incorporate. It just dawned on me too, right? Other continents, Europe and Asia, they have more how to put it. They're more favorable towards WNBA. They have higher attendance. They have more malleability. Matter of fact, currently, even now, even though they're still negotiating, they still pay their women more on a salary basis in comparison to WNBA. So why would you not optimize? I disagree with Herm in terms of like they dropped the ball, but I don't think they optimized the opportunity. This is the Olympics, bro. This is the biggest stage of sports of international period. Why would you not give them a glimpse of what's to come for the league displayed during this time? And you have that with future assets. And matter of fact, as a matter of fact, even us, true, men's Team USA, we're doing it now. We didn't have to bring in Halliburton. We didn't have to bring in Ant, but we did to let them know this is not only what we're capable of now, but also what's to come later on.
And granted, USA been struggling. Granted, winning gold medal and all, but still fighting teeth and nail to get that gold medal when you see women's USA team dominate. So I mean, hey,
and let's get this straight. Let's get this straight. Out of the 5 exhibition games, only 2. Out of the 5 exhibition games, only 2 was close. That's not struggling. Let's not lose out before.
Us being down in 2021 in Olympic gold game was not an exhibition, and we had to come back and win. Listen, the point is,
and come back and do what? Hold on, finish the statement. Come back and do what?
That's unacceptable.
Come back and do what?
That's unacceptable.
And win.
We won.
And win. We won.
Hey,
last time I checked, you the main person that said it don't matter how you get how it gets done, long as the job get done.
Yeah, no,
last time I checked.
Right. But guess what though? They still got listen. They won. As long as they won, listen. Hey, and to that point, you use my own point. As long as they win, guess what? Team USA. As long as they win, so it don't matter. Kayla Clark's on the team, Angel Reese is not. Hey, it's another. Oh my goodness, the counters I got. I'm for Mayweather today. More for Mayweather today, boy. I'm telling you, them counter. I'm
Mayweather. More like Francis Ngannou, nigga. What you talking about?
Mayweather with it. The shoulder. You see the shoulder?
What?
Man, listen, man.
Exactly.
Nah, he's more like a Amir Khan, sir. More like a Amir Khan.
Hell no.
And I'm gonna tell y'all this: that Mario, that means your beloved WNBA will never grow because of
I ain't going that far.
I'm going that far. I'm going that far. That's why to the lead status. That's why they go always be at a standstill. That's why the women go get shortchanged. That's why they would never get those real big endorsements that they primarily do.
To do it now, though.
They really not gonna get them. They really not gonna get them like that no more. It's over with because they made this dumbass mistake.
No, y'all. Why do y'all do that? First of all, I find it odd. I don't like when people sit there and say the WNBA doesn't maximize. I feel like, oh my god, I feel like the WNBA definitely tries to maximize.
When they maximize,
there have been instances where we have tried to maximize the WNBA 3-point contest. Why did not Angel Reese? Why did Caitlin Clark not accept the invitation?
So she got invited?
Yes, her and Sabrina got invited. They both.
I didn't know that.
That right there. Do you not know what the 2 best quote unquote 3-point shooters in the game?
And you want to know why? They probably didn't offer enough money for them to participate.
It don't matter.
It do matter.
Both are the WNBA
already got snubbed from the Olympic team. Now you want me to do you a favor? Now you want me to do
Maury got a good point though. If they offered the best, one of the most popular players, especially in terms of skill, to their skill challenge, they don't do it. That's not WNBA fault. It's like saying it's the NBA fault for the fact that LeBron never did a slam dunk contest. That's not the NBA fault.
Yeah, I mean, and granted, and at the end of the day too. Listen, I mean, we about to see WNBA in the future on the Amazon Prime. Like, what are we talking about? Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, who would have thought? Who would have thought that I would say that out of my mouth. WNBA gonna be on Amazon Prime. So I mean, like, listen. I mean, I'm just
And that's
saying. I
because
mean,
of
listen,
the NBA, not because of the
you,
WNBA.
bro, people been
It's
watching
because
WA
of
more
the
than
NBA. It ain't got nothing to do with the WNBA.
bro. Hey, listen. First of all, I don't know if y'all see these crowds. I don't know what y'all see. Listen, people, the viewership, things have been increased, like jersey sales, things have
Why? You
increased.
want to know
Like,
why?
like,
You
with
want
that
to know
being
why?
said, I mean, okay,
Want to know the honest God truth? Because Andrew Reese
what's
and Calvin
why?
Klein.
You
Because
absolutely
Andrew
right.
Reese and
There
Calvin
are
Klein.
hold up. You absolutely right. The new generation of females, Caitlin Clark, if you want to say her specifically, and Angel Reese is right beside her, whatever. Um, leading that charge. Cool. I don't think nobody's gonna argue that. But that being said, too, when you looking at it, but here's the thing: when you looking at the product, you seeing Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. Oh snap! She can play too. Oh, she can play too. Oh, she's dope. Oh snap! I ain't never heard this before, hey, it becomes a forest fire. It spreads like, oh, now I'm more invested now. You know what I mean? Oh, Angel Wilson. Last time I checked, who's a female cover on 2K? It ain't Caitlin Clark. It ain't Angel Reese. You know what I mean? I mean, it ain't, last time I checked. And she getting the shoe coming soon. So listen, they could have, mind you, they could have been picked Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese months ago. They could have been selected her. They say, you know what, we want
I
Angel
think y'all
Wilson. We
misconstruing
want
what
Angel
me and her
Wilson.
saying.
So listen,
Like we're
hey,
not.
but we can move on. Man, come
No,
on,
but you,
move. That's a
but
slight.
you. I just want to this. I think
That's a
I'm
slight.
misconstruing what me and her saying. We're not saying Angel Reese and Kate Clark should skip the line and should be on the forefront of everything. We are saying when there's any chance for you to put them on a bigger stage to get more exposure, you should try. That's what we say. No one's saying they're going to overshadow other great talents. No one's going to say that. No one's saying that. We are saying when you have the ability to show more people what they can do, you should try. And frankly, they didn't optimize the maximum exposure, at least in terms of business and marketing, when they didn't include those women on Team USA.
I just thought about something.
But the purpose is it doesn't make any sense to me because y'all basically agree. You'll just put them on the team. They're not gonna play that many minutes anyway.
But Mario,
so if you're trying to go and see Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, quote unquote, you're not gonna see them dang near the whole game. So it's like
no, that's the point. No, Mario, but that's Mario. That's how sports work. No, Mario, that's how sports work. Think about it. Let's take it back to the NBA. Why do you think the Lakers drafted Bronny? It wasn't just because LeBron James' son. It's also he sells too.
I got a haymaker.
Mario. The thing about it, Mario, he's not. The over and under for Bronny's total minutes for the season, Mario, is 50. 50. That's the over under for the whole season. So simply put, everyone knows he's not going to play, but why is his jersey selling?
I got the right hand.
You know what I'm saying? It's the entertainment element. It's the different narratives that you incorporate for him just being there, and that's the same thing. Even honestly, in my opinion, Caitlin Clark injury is going to even bring more attention just for being there. That's how entertainment works.
Hey, but here's the thing, though. We understand that point. I don't think shout out to I mean it's Kamari. I think Kamari says I mean, listen, I mean, like we understand what they're saying, but if that was the case, why they left Isaiah Thomas off that team? It was all about because last time I said Isaiah Thomas was one of the biggest stars of the game. But guess what? Y'all ain't have a problem with that. Y'all ain't have a problem with that.
Because bigger stars being on the team. Because bigger stars said no, we don't want them on the team. Like Magic, like Jordan. They literally publicly said we don't want them on the team.
And Bird
what we talking about, bro?
And Bird
but here's the problem though. Y'all blaming the commit. Y'all blaming these people that's putting these teams together and decisions of the WBA. That's what Herman's doing.
No. So that's different. True. That's different. True because remember for the original Dream Team, the players had a lot of input. That's why Magic was literally saying, like, because originally Jordan said no, like they didn't want to because Jordan already won. So he was like, nah. But Magic had to recruit. Magic recruited like half the staff because most of those guys some of those guys already won already.
Why T-Mac never made a team?
Injuries.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just curious. I'm gonna give Mario a history lesson on the NBA. Mario, The NBA before the '80s always had talent. They always had great players playing in their league, but the league wasn't growing. It stayed on tape delay. But once they finally saw in college that you had Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, and you sunk those two. It's not a coincidence that those two players went to the Celtics and to the Lakers. And it is not a coincidence that they had them with those two historic franchises because they knew that they could build a rivalry. They know that they could maximize and capitalize on growing their league to get their
That is a
league for
fact.
damn near not being in stink because the NBA was in shambles. It down there was about to it down there wasn't gonna be an NBA anymore. But they capitalized off the backs of Magic and Bird, and they built that rivalry with the Lakers and Celtics on top of that with it, and they capitalized to the point where until they used them till they know they couldn't go no more. Once the NBA realized Bird really couldn't go anymore, the NBA got smart again. They said, we gonna put the machine behind Michael Jordan. We gonna ride Michael Jordan back. And they did. They capitalized. For a short stint of time, they didn't have a face. Then look who came along. LeBron Ramon
Right.
James. When LeBron came on, the NBA been riding his coattails ever since. And it
Right.
benefited the league. They getting money. They calculate they made some of the most all those three moves, the NBA made some of his most money because of that. So
But
They be
end of the
riding.
day,
but
you gotta capitalize
but
off the women that's getting the most attention. Yeah, are they the
you,
best players right now? No, we know they
but
not.
they're doing that. But they're doing that now. They didn't have
But
like they're
if you
doing that
want to, they not doing it
now. Like what
now.
we talking
Because
about?
if they
How
was
they
doing
not
it,
doing
they'd
it?
be on the
How
Olympic
they
roster.
you're
If they was
now we're
doing it,
just
they'd
being
be on
great.
the damn Olympic roster.
But listen, okay, but y'all talking about greed at that point. At the end of the day, is
It's
this
not
move is not
greed.
decline. All the time. This is
The
why it's
league is
greed.
the league is only
It's greed.
survived as long as
Hold
it
up, hold up,
survived
hold up,
because of
hold
the
up. This is
NBA. True.
hold up.
The only reason the
This is why.
WNBA was standing
But, but
because of the
that's a
NBA. It ain't got
that's
nothing to
a
do
fact.
with
That's
them
a
alone.
fact.
If they
That's a
capitalize
fact.
off of
But
Angel Reese, if
how
they
they're not
capitalize off of
capitalizing.
Angel Reese and goddamn Caitlin Clark, they might not need the NBA to make sure that they good. They can function
But
on
here's
their
the
damn
thing.
own.
But here's the
Until they
kicker. But
function
here,
on their own, they ain't doing a damn thing until they
but
function
how
without the
they're
NBA.
well. First of all,
What
I
y'all
mean,
Nah,
talking about
I'm
is
not gonna lie.
shit that we
True.
can't function
Herm
without
is
the NBA.
Herm is
but
saying it the way
they're
he's
not.
saying it, but like you got to hear what he's saying though. Like he ain't lied.
No,
I'm
no.
just saying, Trey.
I'm no,
He
but
ain't lied.
there's no
Talk about
that's
the league
there's
growing. They can't fucking
there's
function
no
without the
sub
NBA. They
there's
gotta
no
until
substance
they
what you're
function without
saying.
the NBA. They're not doing a damn thing. That
There's
just end
no
of the day.
substance there's no substance of what you're saying because at the end of the day,
How the hell is
regardless
no
they make the
substance?
team, there's no substance what you're saying because you're talking about things in the past we already understand. We understand that the WNBA was struggling. We understand that
They're
before this
struggling
year.
now.
How they struggling
Even with
now?
Caitlin Clark,
How?
they
They
still
can't
struggle.
hold that damn. So if the NBA pull away from the
How?
WNBA right now, you think y'all got a damn league right now?
So no, true. So
And what are we talking?
no, true. Even though in the last year the WNBA has been getting more exposure from a business acumen, they still at this point still operating as a deficit. So
I mean,
everything Herm's saying, even though he's saying it
that's
in a
not.
way,
But no,
but
you're
that's
not.
factual.
Y'all don't
They
understand.
still
But y'all don't
operating at
understand.
deficit, bro.
Y'all not understand. Y'all don't understand business though. And like I said,
What?
like
Nigga,
first of
that's the
all,
whole point
y'all
of
don't
my
understand. Y'all
conversation
don't
is
understand
business.
business. Of course, you're gonna be in a deficit if you're gonna be in a deficit year after year in the past. It's gonna take time to recoup your money. It's gonna take time to recoup and start really gaining money, which they
True,
are
they
doing.
gonna lose 50 million this year, true.
How?
They
Okay,
gonna
with that
lose 50 million this year.
okay, they're gonna lose 50 million because the bad years
Because
they
of
had in the
what?
past. They have to. With that being said, though, last time I checked, the salaries are going up. Yes or no?
And
Yeah.
that's because on the backs of the NBA. It ain't got nothing to do with the
That's not
WNBA.
true. That's not
Yes, it
No,
true.
no,
is
true,
true.
true,
You
true.
can't. That's not
Part of
true.
part of their salary increase is the new media deal
Nah,
because the
so
NBA isn't
you're
just the NBA. Hold on, true. The NBA, no, that's a
y'all
fact.
got
True.
y'all got
I'm
it,
not
bro. Y'all
true.
got it.
The NBA,
We can
the
move
NBA
on.
isn't just
Y'all got it.
negotiating.
Y'all got it.
True,
Y'all
true.
got it, bro.
The
What's the
NBA
average?
isn't just
What's the average?
true.
Okay,
Y'all
My
let's
got it.
let the Ace 30 go.
true. The
Because
NBA isn't just the true. The NBA isn't just negotiating for their games being exposed. They also negotiate on behalf of the NBA too. They under their umbrella. I'm not
uh,
saying they're the sole reason why the salary's going up. That is part of it, true. That is part of it. and that's natural. True. When every time the NBA makes a new media deal, everything goes up. A rising tide raises all shit, bro.
So you're trying to tell me, okay, cool. So like, so we're just gonna be
I'm not.
bitching and game with
I'm
you.
not saying no. I'm not saying they're not getting exposure. I'm not saying people not caring more. All I'm saying is technically they're still operating at a deficit. And Harm is right from this aspect. Until they're at a point where they're not, they're technically as a business is failing because this is not it's not there's not a restaurant business in its first 2 years of infancy. That's not what this is. The WNBA been around for decades, bro.
I think y'all are putting too
Just the
much on it.
'90s.
I think
We
y'all are
not
putting.
putting
I
too
mean,
much because
you
it hasn't grown.
No. I
It
think
hasn't
I
grown.
think y'all are completely missing.
I
It's
think you
weird.
blinded.
This
I think you
conversation
blinded.
is,
all
yo,
right,
I
Let
no,
think
but
Lamar cook a little bit, Harm.
there's
Lamar cook a
layers.
little.
There's a bunch of layers to this conversation. And to just simply put it on the WNBA's lack of marketing is insane. When we know for like the past decade that we know the biggest reason why people don't watch the WNBA. I think it's pretty clear, and it's not due to just the lack of marketing by the WNBA. And
Mario,
the
what is
success
it? If,
rate is
what do you
insane.
think it is? No, I'm curious. What you think it is?
What's the
People just
reason?
don't find women hoopers interesting at all. Point
Mhm.
blank period. I think that is just simply that.
I can't stand on that, Mario, because the reason why Herm's speaking so adamantly, and True know this because we had multiple conversations about Sean Webb. That wasn't the case back in the day, especially when the WNBA got started. People was interested in the WNBA because one of the reasons why is the rollout of how they perform in the Olympics. Another reason why is how they transition. Those great players of the WNBA of that time when it first got started were also great players in college too. All those things help with the rollout of the WNBA. People were interested in WNBA when it first got started, and that was because of the players. That's because of the storylines. That's because of the level of marketing. You can't tell me what people were not interested in Lisa Leslie back in the day. They were, and it's
So
not.
where
It's not. It's not that. It's not. People do watch women's sports, Mario. But what?
so
But what
where's
we're
the
trying to say,
fall?
yeah, huh?
So
Where's
the
the fall?
WNBA, gonna fail. How about so basically just
Yes, the
because
Sixers.
Kayla Clark, Adrian Reese not
No,
making
I'm
the
not saying. I'm not saying that. I'm not
Oh,
saying that. I'm not saying that.
then what are we talking about? Okay, then that's my point. Then what are we talking about then? If you're saying this is such a bad move and so detrimental, where the fact that this is a big blow when it comes to the growth of WNBA, then what are we talking about then?
Yeah, I didn't.
That's
I didn't say that. I said they didn't optimize their exposure in business when they didn't include those women. That's why I said. Herm is saying something
you
different.
just said. I
Herm
mean,
taking
you
it
can
left.
say what you want. Last time I checked. Well, you agree with it. So like last time I checked. So let's
Are you
not.
listening, bro?
We go back to the tape. We can go back to the tape when she was like. We can go
Yes,
back.
you
When
can.
he said, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie though. Like I don't like how how
No,
he said
Herm.
it. But
Because
I
no,
agree
I
with her.
said Herm. Everything Herm said is not a lie. Don't mean I agree everything he said. He
You
just didn't
said
lie.
now you want to clarify now. And
We wanted to take true.
you gotta clarify. You clarify now. You made a
It's all
mistake.
good. We're gonna have
Clarify
an
now.
ins- we're gonna
You
have, we
made a
gonna have instant
mistake. You
replay on here.
clarify now.
H
At
from
some
the
point, we will.
UK want to cook on True. Drop the
But
link
Cook
like,
on
for him.
what? Cook on what, man?
Damn.
H from the UK may
Cook on
got a
what?
perspective, man.
Cook on what? Cook on what? Y'all know. Here's the thing. The funny thing about it, see everybody in the chat. I know. It's a God given fact that y'all don't even watch WNBA like that.
nah.
It's
So there's some dudes in there's some dudes in the chat that do watch it. We ain't do that. We ain't doing that.
It's a God given. Listen, it's a God given fact that y'all don't watch
Now
WNBA
he
like that.
put
Let's
now
not
he
play this game.
now he put on
Zeno
God.
watches WNBA.
It's a
I know
God given
Duke
fact.
watches WNBA. Like, bro, there's people in our chat right now on the panel that watch WNBA, bro. You ain't gotta say that. I don't know why you're saying that.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, though, right? There's a thing.
Now
There's
he
a
put
link
on
called a
God.
StreamYard link, right?
I'm just
There's a
confused.
StreamYard
Like
link. There's a StreamYard link, correct, Sturdy? There's a
I
thing called
just
a
don't
StreamYard link, right? But that link
like.
get clicked, though, right? When people want to come in and talk, right? They don't talk about no WNBA. A lot of people, every time we drop the link, right? They don't have a real conversation about WNBA. The last person that want to sit there and want to talk about WNBA, shout out my man, the Pope Frank. He got cooked. He didn't know what he was talking about. So that being said, though, if y'all feel froggy, if y'all really want to talk ball, and y'all don't really watch, I don't even listen because I'm technically I consider myself a casual WNBA fan
Basketball
myself.
Noah? Oh, WNBA. Cool.
I'm a casual WNBA myself. These not the men. Hey, shout out to you, Pooh, but these ain't the men. These ain't the men in these chat that is watching. Because like I said, they watch. If that's the case, they've been
What?
watching right now.
Bro,
They've
Chew,
been
don't do
watching.
that. Chew,
Oh, if
don't
that
do
was the
that. Chew,
case,
don't do
if that
that,
was the
bro.
case, if that was the case, they've been watching the game right now. They didn't know what's going on right now. Ain't
Chew,
Team
chew, chew, chew.
USA
They
playing.
watching, hold on,
I
no, chew,
don't
chew. They're
listen.
watching, no, chew, they're watching good content. They're watching us and the WNBA. What's wrong with that, bro? Ain't nothing wrong with that.
All right, I'll say this. You know
I
what? You
just
know what? Since y'all really pissed me off right in the chat saying about talking about female basketball. And I know for a God-given fact though, y'all lie, y'all don't watch. I would challenge y'all to a WNBA debate.
Chew.
I'm willing to come back out of retirement and challenge y'all to a
Let her keep
WNBA
going,
debate.
sir. Let her keep going.
And let's see anybody will accept that challenge. And we can set a date up and everything. I'm gonna
Chew,
leave it at
man.
that.
Chew, you ain't gotta
I'm
do
gonna leave it
that.
at that.
You ain't
I'm gonna
gotta
leave
So
it
do
at
that.
true,
that.
you'll come out of retirement just for that?
For a dummy, yeah, because like y'all listen. How I'm crashing? Okay, now I'm crashing out because I said an opinion about how that's crashing out. We talking like that's y'all overusing that word by the way too. I didn't call y'all names. I ain't disrespect y'all. I don't respect y'all WBA some of y'all opinions though. I will say that. I will say that. So prove me wrong. Hey, come
All right,
on
Chew.
now,
We have somebody.
come on now.
Unfortunately, we do have somebody backstage that might
Yeah,
be
we
willing
gonna
to
let
take
him
your
in.
challenge,
Let
though.
him in. Let's see what we
So,
gonna do.
so after this, Chew, we're gonna give him a few minutes, and then we're gonna go to Goofy Takes. All right.
Yeah, there's a lot of lying on this show right now. So if you look at the WNBA, and I actually watch a lot of the WNBA, I know a lot more about this league than True. I can guarantee you that. So if you look at the WNBA, Asia
With the
Wilson
shoe
is by
fits. With the
far
shoe fits.
Oh
Asia
shit!
Wilson is by far the best player in the WNBA. She's the best player of all time. She's going to be DPOY MVP. She's an elite scorer, rebounder, and defender. But the WNBA was nothing before this season because Asia Wilson's primarily a mid-range shooter and she gives you layups. So Clark brings in the white community. 65% of America is white. They're interested in watching Caitlin Clark because she's hitting 40-foot threes. It's not racism, but people relate more to people who look like them. So Caitlin Clark is the most marketable player in the history of the WNBA. The WNBA likes to promote the LGBTQ agenda. I don't have any issue with that agenda, but that agenda alienates half the country. So women are making millions of dollars playing basketball overseas in Russia prior to the war between Russia and Ukraine. Women's tennis players are making millions of dollars. There's no issue with sexism. The WNBA has been horribly run. They promote an agenda that alienates half the country. They don't know how to market their players. And now you have the Olympics in the middle of the WNBA season. So the WNBA season is going to start a week after the Olympics end, and then the WNBA playoffs starts 3 weeks after the Olympics end. So this was the perfect platform to build international interest in both Caitlin Clark and the WNBA, and they left her off the team for two bullshit reasons. They left her off for political reasons because they don't want Clark to be the face of the league, and they left her off because of jealousy. This is the dumbest run league in America, and the product is actually decent. The product is fine. It's the worst run league, and that's why the league doesn't make money. It's not sexism. Women's basketball players make millions overseas, and women's tennis players make millions of dollars. The WNBA doesn't make money because it's a bad run league, and the TV deals are only there because they're jointly negotiated with the NBA. The WNBA is on pace to lose $50 million this year.
He cooked.
Brandy Cash cook, man. True. What you got to say about Brandy Cash, man?
Everything he said, I didn't disagree with. But the point, y'all see, here's the thing though, y'all conflating the arguments. Y'all conflating the arguments for one. I said that as of right now, y'all talking about things in the past that I already said. Y'all, first of all, a lot of points I've said on this channel a bunch of times, stolen my points, wherever case may be. Cool, that's whatever, right? I don't even. It's cute. It's cute. That being said, we're talking about right now this season going forward. You're seeing growth of the WNBA when it comes to jersey. Like I said before, I mentioned jerseys. Since we're talking about, I heard somebody say revenue in the chat. Go look at the revenue of the jerseys. Said, listen, the league gonna lose money this year, which it was already gonna be expected to lose money this year. Before they already have this already. Listen, when you lose money constantly year after year, you have to try to recoup that, whatever the case may be. For one. You look at the jersey sales, look at these arenas about when and the viewership, they have increased. That's a fact. That's what I said. I didn't say anything about the league losing money whatsoever. I didn't argue that whatsoever. So keep moving the goalposts, y'all, in the comments because y'all conflating arguments is something I didn't say. What did I say that was not factually true?
True won't smoke with y'all, man. True won't smoke with y'all.
What did I
feel
say
like
that was
it's
not
the
factually
reason-
true? When I said jersey sales, arena attendance, tickets, and all that, and viewership has increased. Yes or no?
But that's
the
because of
WNBA
Clark. It's not because the leagues run well.
And the
I never
WNBA,
said.
okay,
Hey,
but
and
you
guess
just
what,
talked
Brandon? Brandon
about
Cash. I also said that they have. Listen, there's always room for improvement. And like I said before, it's not. Listen,
It's
they
been
still
30
got. Hey,
years,
they got
though,
more
man.
things to go. I said, simply said that
Tell her,
they have
Brandon, it's been
got better.
30 years.
I mean, hey, listen, hey, but they got buried. I'm judging them right now because I've been real critical with WBA and looking at this season, they have gotten better. Is there room for improvement to get better? Of course, there's a lot of growth to do. But listen, everything I said is there's nothing to deny. Everything I said was just a fact, though. I didn't say, oh, this is the best running league in the world. Oh, they're doing phenomenal thing. No, there's things that they do better. We need more shoe deals for like there's things that it could do better. Comes to marketing these ladies. So let's not play that game. I never said it was perfect league. Y'all conflating the arguments now. Like I said before, because y'all and y'all feelings, y'all mad since I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out, but y'all putting words in my mouth saying that, oh, y'all bringing in the league revenue.
No, did he?
Everybody on this panel can tell y'all I never argued that. I never even said that they make money, revenue, they gonna lose money this year. I never said they wasn't. So what we talking about?
my thing is I don't the pushing I don't understand because you want the WNBA to push Caitlin Clark, and I feel like that's exactly what they've been doing this season. Caitlin Clark her team is got the most games out of every single team in the WNBA to be televised. So if they're not pushing her by promoting specifically majority of her games onto people's TV screens, I don't know. I think it's just the fact that she wasn't selected to be on this team where people are just upset, literally, because they're pushing her as they should. They're milking her, whatever. They're doing what they're supposed to do. Put her up.
But a lot of the people who picked the U.S. team do not like Clark. Like Dawn Staley and Cheryl Reeve, they don't like Clark. And Chelsea Gray has been injured this year. Rossi's 42. I mean, Gray with injuries and Chaucer are not better than Clark.
Come out and say they don't like her, then I'll believe that. But we don't know that. To just sit there and make an assumption that they don't like her.
Reeves has sent multiple tweets out saying she was angry her team was bumped from TV deals for Clark. And Dawn Staley has said she thinks Angel Reese is Rookie of the Year, which is absurd. Dawn Staley's made repeated comments that are negative about Clark.
Is because she picked Angel Reese, another player who was having a historic rookie season, because she picked her.
Yeah.
Reese is not having a historic season.
She is having an historic season.
What are you talking? All right. Come on.
Reese has been solid. Reese has been solid, but she's not doing what Clark's doing.
She's literally having a season that no other rookie in WNBA history has had. So
she's getting rebounds. She can't score.
To make it seem
rebounds more important part of the game.
Rookie.
No, but she's averaging 12 rebounds a game. I mean, to me, that's not historic. But you can argue.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
A double damn near every game.
True. Let me know when you're ready, bro.
She's averaging 11.
Let me know when you're ready, bro.
No, I'm not. Reese has been solid, but she hasn't been on Clark's level.
That may be goofy take of the week. Low key right
but
there.
She's an 11.10 rebound a game player. That's not historic. But again, right?
Hey, Brandon, we appreciate you, Brandon. Hey, Brandon, we appreciate you for stopping by, man. Shout out to Brandon Cat. We're going to move on to Goofy Take of the Week.
That made me my audible. And speaking of the Goofy Take of the Week, Brandon...
that was
nah.
What I'm saying is that is crazy.
Y'all see the razor example?
Hey, him out of the sky as soon as he was getting on his tangent. That's crazy.
And thank you, Herb. And thank you, Herb, for that's good. Now that was Goofy Take of the Week. It's like
now. For those in the chat, and unfortunately that does include Brandon. We will be dropping the link later on the show for a quick little powwow because True has opened the challenge during the last 10 minutes of the show. Y'all will get your opportunity.
I will say this. Shout out to Brandon though, because like I said, he came up. Hey, he hit that link. Right? Did anybody else hit the link? Those 30. I'm just saying. Listen. You know what I mean?
Nah.
Shout out
Y'all want smoke with
to
True?
Brandon.
He gonna give y'all the opportunity today. True gonna get y'all the opportunity today. Y'all might bring him out of retirement. You come with some fire. You might bring him out.
Nah, but before we get the true before we get the goofy take of the week, shout out to our sponsors, man, including Profit Duel. For those who trying to make a little extra money in their pocket, that's trying to go see Deadpool and Wolverine in theaters this weekend. I know I'm trying to do. You can make some extra money on the Olympic Games. That's gonna be this Sunday when the USA who they play. I forget. They play Siberia, right? Siberia, correct? Serbia. I'm Siberia. They play Serbia. But nevertheless, shout out to Profit Duel that's sponsoring this video, sponsoring us and giving us different opportunities to make extra bread.
I'm here to introduce you guys to a website with guaranteed returns, and it's called Profit Duel. And Profit Duel guarantees your returns by using this thing called match betting.
So match betting is basically a process that involves placing two bets on the same event to cover all outcomes. And that's the most important thing right there. So there's really no risk. This means we don't win anything, but we also don't lose anything. But in the process of doing that, you are unlocking the generous free bets offered by a multitude of different sports books out there. Let's go ahead and click on some of these offers. I'm going to show you how this process works. But when you click on these offers here, as you can see, sports welcome bonuses, multitude of different bonuses right here, and you have the opportunity to take advantage of all of these offers, and it makes the process so much easier than what you see on some of these other sites.
Get Profit Duel and let's start getting this guaranteed cash today.
Man, shout out to Profit Duel, man. Hey, it's that black dude. I mean, I'm sorry that you have a gambling addiction, but it's not a gambling site. It helps you be a better gambler. So it technically could maybe help you. Well, all right, well, dang, if you got addiction, I mean, hey, do what you gotta do best for you. But I mean, hey, it's gonna be easier for you to do that if you want to. You know what I mean? So shout out to Profit Duel and all that stuff. You know, I mean,
shout out to Profit Duel. Enough of the WNBA talk. True the King, what you got for us?
And we got a group of takeaway. Hey, can I share my screen? Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, you know,
other
just
than
request it, bro.
huh?
No, you know, just request it so I can share it.
Oh yeah, it's on the I requested it's on the thing right now. You just gotta click on it. So yeah, this is Joel Embiid from Check the Ball podcast. It's one of his. I forgot the two other dudes, but I forgot all three of the guys' names. But it's on Check the Ball podcast. One of his trainers, Joel Embiid's trainers, is guys from the podcast. Shout out to them. But Joel Embiid made some comments, man, saying that there's interesting comments. He's been in the headlines lately, man. New York Times interview. Let's see what he said.
Or he gives me trouble about Jason. Yeah, well, yeah, he's got a super team. You know what I mean? Like, if I had a super team too, I would win too. You know?
I mean, I tell him the same thing. Like,
well, you got a super team now, coach.
If I go 5 for 20, like, we get blown out.
You guys don't know how much shit that I get when or he gives me trouble about Jason. Yeah, well, yeah.
Man, he made some interesting comments on another teammate on Team USA. Very, very interested, man.
Wait till you realize that him and Jason Tatum are friends, and you'll realize.
I know they is friends though, but it's still though there are friends. I know they're friends. I ain't gonna act. Listen, I know they friends, but still,
if you know that they're friends, and you know that this is something he says to his face even before the Olympics. The only reason why this is being brought up and made a big thing is because they're in the Olympics. You would realize, okay, it's just people blowing it out of proportion. Let's move on. But you actively understand that, and you're still bringing it up. So
but here's the thing. I assume that Joel Embiid cool with everybody on the team, correct? I don't see him. I mean, if it was that,
no one's what Sky is.
Hold on. I don't see. Here's the thing. I don't see him be with nobody on the team too. But here's the funny thing is though, he called LeBron. He said something. Why in the New York Times? He also said that hey, these players are living off their names and they're old. Ain't
Who did he?
I mean,
specify?
he know he was talking about. Like he was like, let's not play. Like there's people that's on the team that we know who he was talking about.
Then tell me
And
the
the thing
list
is
of
though,
players. Tell me
and
the players.
granted, listen, I don't like I said. He said some comments and interesting comments. It was like, bro, me personally, I don't understand. You know what I mean? Listen, regardless, because I don't think Jordan be beef with nobody on the USA team, like I said, but he made comments that was weird when it comes to, okay, guys are living off their name, but last time I checked, they playing all performing you in the Olympics. So I don't understand that. But I find it funny though, right? Where he talked about the 5-20 game by Jason Tatum. Because he was shit. Listen, Jordan B may be joking, but listen, all jokes have, you know what I mean? Hey, he may really believe that. You know what I mean? If I would have had
The
a super
whole
team,
reason
whatever
why
case
he's
may
saying
be.
that is just saying that his roster construction is superior to his.
I
Is
mean,
that
but here's
wrong
the
to
thing though.
say?
He made a a very statement. He said if I shoot 5 for 20, my team would get blown out. Well,
Because
Um,
if
I mean,
Embiid, no,
hold on,
no,
hold on.
no,
Let me hold on,
I'm
hold on,
not
hold on,
letting, I'm
hold on,
not
hold
letting
on,
you
hold
make
on.
this up.
That's what he said. That's exactly
Alright,
what he said. Listen, if hold up, this is it. If I
go
shot
ahead.
5 for 20, my team would get blown out. So I'm gonna read y'all some stats right here, right? About that. These are all playoff games.
Reminder that he's actually
Hold
going
on.
to the fact is, the fact that he's actively gonna go through and look through games when you don't
No,
understand the premise.
I
You
have it.
understand
I
the
have it
listen,
right
listen,
here.
true,
I
true,
have it
true,
right here.
true, true. You understand the premise where he's coming from. Don't stop doing this. What he is
I'm
saying,
doing what? Is this
his
Goofy take a
team
week or Zeno
requires
take a week? Is it
it's
Goofy take a week or Zeno take it a week? Because
go
I ain't
ahead,
even finished
go
yet.
ahead,
Because last time I
go
checked,
ahead,
listen, he
go ahead.
said
You're
a
being
state.
weird.
Listen,
Go ahead, you're being weird. Go ahead.
he said he been just because you are a Sixers fan, you feel offended. Listen, I'm
That's
just
not
telling you the
it.
fact. He
No,
said a
I
statement
would be I
that's
would do
not
the
true.
exact same thing if it was Tatum saying that
He
and
said a
he said
statement
something
ain't
that
true.
makes sense. It's
He
not
said
true.
a statement ain't true. That's
let
simple as that. Here's
Zeno
the thing.
let you land it, and then
Cruz
we all
being
gonna
so
I
comment.
I
dense for no
I
reason,
find it
bro. Oh
funny.
my
He
god.
said he got a super team. If I had a super team, I would win too. He would. I mean, listen. If I go 5 for 20, we get blown out. Because let's be real about that statement, right? He is friends with Jason Tatum, but I find it funny, right? Where people have we say the narratives about Jason Tatum, love him or hate him, case may be. People have legit criticized Tatum for getting quote unquote carried. That's the narrative. And people him shooting bad and their team's able to still win. That's the negative things that people are saying about Tatum. We had these conversations on this platform and other platforms too. With that being said, 5 for 20, and okay. Well, I'm gonna read these playoff game about Joel Embiid. 2 for 11, 14 points, 8 turnovers, 4 fouls. That's one game. 5 for 13, 13 points, 5 turnovers, 5 fouls. 2 for 7, 12 points, 6 turnovers. 7 for 19, 19 points, 9 turnovers. 5 for 15, 19 points. And guess what happened, y'all? The Sixers was able to win those games.
Can you tell me what games
So I
they were?
find it funny. It was 6 games. There's 6 games in the playoffs. That's the
Can
six
you,
game he said in the playoffs, and they were
the
still
sky
able
is
to win
blue.
those games.
I'm asking you what games were there? Who did they play?
What you mean? Who they played? That's the context. What game did What game did Jason Tatum
Did
shot
you
5
just
for
tell
20?
me? Did you just tell me that what it was called? That's outside of the context, bro. We both know when Embiid is talking about that, he's talking about competent teams that are like at his level, bro. Tell me what the teams he played against. What
He
was
made
the
a
teams he
broad
played
statement.
against?
He
Who?
made a broad statement.
What was the
These are the
teams he
teams.
played against?
He made
True,
it.
true.
He made a
What? Who
broad
was the
statement.
teams that he played against?
That's what he shot. You want me to look? That's what he shot.
True.
Just give us the
What was
team.
the teams that
Give
he
us the
played
team.
against? Stop tap dancing around the point.
So what's the point? So if you want, hold
All right,
up. So
you got
let's.
it, bro. You got it, bro.
I can find the teams. I can find the teams. So what's the point though? I can find teams right now. What's the point?
No. You got it, bro. Go ahead.
What's the point? I can find teams exactly right now. What's the point?
Well,
Zeno, why
I
you
Zeno
would
take a
capping
say,
week.
for
What's the
I,
Joel
point?
Embiid, man?
well, no, was Zeno and
What you
sports
said?
stuff.
What you said, Herm?
Wait,
Sorry,
I said, why you capping for Joel Embiid, man?
I'm capping for Herblander. Come on, man. You know I'm not capping. You know
Herm
what I'm
Lander.
doing. You
Yo,
know
Herb,
what I'm
I'll point that
doing.
through ChatGPT, dog. I'm gonna get you a folder, I promise. But no, nah, but if I would add context to that, right? What I like to do sometimes, true, like when you have these goofy takes, I try to also find like the podcast or the full thing to try to get a full context of it. And for Embiid's specific comment, he was referring to, because they was talking about how you feel about the additions to 76ers and what they did this offseason. And so it was alluding to the quality of the team that's built around Embiid in comparison to Jason Tatum. And that's what led to that comment.
We understand the context of their got. All I'm saying is this. Well, let's talk about the context of that. Last time I checked, Tatum never had a guy that finished top 3 in defensive player of the year. Last time I checked, he ain't played with a point guard better than James Harden. Last time I checked. Last time I checked, let's not act like Joel Embiid ain't played with talented players.
You just said he never finished. True. Pump your brakes. The first thing you said last time I checked, Jay Tatum did not play with a guy that finished top 3 in defensive player of the year. Did he play with a guy that won defensive player of the year?
Bro, he played with Marcus Smart, and he
what we talking about, bro?
He played with Rob.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. When it comes to talent and things of that nature, Joel Embiid played with talent. Yes or no?
They both play with talent, bro.
The point is we making Joel Embiid making excuses again, talking bad about his teammates. Yes or no?
He didn't talk bad about Tatum. That's the thing. He didn't talk bad about Tatum. If anything, he gave a compliment. If anything, he gave a compliment to the Celtics team. The fact that they build a team so great around them, Jay Tatum can have that type of game, they still win.
You know the worst thing about this A study is that I'm pretty sure if you carry on with that statement, carry on with the show, he actually speaks about how how good the Celtics roster is actually, built around Jason Tatum. That's the funny part about it.
So basically, he his rosters in the past. So basically, he just admitted that his roster wasn't good enough in the past.
In 2019,
but true. That's public. Hold on, true. That's true. That's public. Like every single time, like Joel Embiid's not afraid to say every single time he mentions the Celtics, he says it all the time. They kick our ass. Second thing too, in terms of public for making things better for his team, he has been public. He has been saying, "Yo, as a team, we gotta do this better." As a team, I was disappointed in them choosing Tobias Harris over Jimmy Butler. He's
always been like vocal about what the issues that he has on his team. He's never been a person to sit there and just not saying anything. So when people sit there and say that he's making excuses, Embiid has never made excuse. He sits there, he will say certain things. He will say certain things like, okay, Ben Simmons didn't do this, this, and this. But if you listen to what he did, he said also, he talked about himself not being good, him not being, it was called healthy, the fact that he couldn't make certain passes. Embiid does, what's called, say stuff about his teammates failing, but he also talks about himself failing. I don't like when people just ignore that part. Plus, when he's talking about Tatum, I think maybe because you guys don't really consume a lot of media where Embiid is talking and stuff like that, he likes to troll. Like, he likes to mess around. So actively like analyzing what he says about other players while knowing he is an actual troll is crazy to me. But
everything Embiid is a troll now. So him calling out his teammates saying that we got guys that living off their name. It's the young guys' turn, and that's a troll too. So everything's a troll.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
You hear A study. You heard how I said he is a troll. I never said you shouldn't take anything he says seriously. You heard how I said it. I specified that he is a troll, so you shouldn't take everything seriously. Now
it's recorded. But I want to say though, right?
You can't have it both ways. True.
True. You brought it to this previous comment. Let's be honest. 2 out of those 3 guys that those old niggas he was referring to, they are living off their names. Steph only had 1 good game in exhibition. KD hasn't played. The only old guy to show up was LeBron. Let's keep it real.
Yeah, but here's the kicker. He the one looks older than all those guys on the team. He looks the one that looks old. So like,
why is that true?
He the one that's banged up. He's looking to look banged. He looks old. He looks old.
Why you look old?
He looks old. He barely was able to dunk the ball. He was like under the rim like this. He barely looked like he could dunk the ball.
Yeah. So why do he look old? I'm not disagreeing that he look old, but why does he look old?
He moves old. He moves. He's the slowest dude on the court for one.
Does that have anything to do with that knee brace on his knee? Does that have anything to do with that?
So knee brace stop you. So knee brace stop you from moving fast. Yes or no?
True. What the hell?
Do a
True.
knee brace
True.
stop you from new?
True.
Hold up. If a knee brace stop you for, because if I had a knee brace right now, I'm beating everybody on this panel in the race. For one, let's make that clear.
You're not beating everybody on this panel without a knee brace.
The knee brace, that's cap. That's cap. With a knee brace on, I'm beating everybody in the race. Let's make that clear. So knee brace automatically make you slow. Like, what are we talking
about? Knee brace affects your mobility, True. That's a fact. Knee braces affect your mobility.
You talk about
what you talking about?
Knee brace. You talk about knee brace.
That's what you asked a question. True. You said true. You asked why. True. You said he looks slow, and we're being honest and being why he looks slow.
So you're trying to tell me. So you're saying athletes don't move fast without. So you're trying to tell me athletes can't move fast without a knee brace? Yes or no?
True. It's a fact that knee braces affect your mobility.
All right, we can move on.
It's a stability equipment, True. That's a fact.
I never argued that. I also said he was the slowest dude on the court.
So that's mobility
on the court. No, he's the slowest dude on the court on both teams. So you're saying what?
True, that's mobility. You're describing mobility.
Okay. So he had less mobility than everybody on the court.
Yes, bro. One, he's the heaviest guy on the court on Team USA, and he's also dealing with a knee pain.
Yeah,
that's why the knee brace.
He's got a knee brace.
I see.
He's got an injury. So
I seen other big dudes move faster than that with a knee brace on. Let's. I mean, come on now. Let's.
True. Give me one example. You brought it up. Give me one example.
We talking about we see NFL players. We see NFL players, big dudes with knee brace on moving. What are we talking about? We seen.
Yes, I seen linemen move fast for 2 yards in the trenches, bro. What are you talking about?
Okay,
they playing a football game where they have to exert their energy. What are you talking about? Moving.
Go ahead, Mark.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Okay, yeah. Are we gonna take Embiid comment serious? I think Embiid is a troll. Embiid does this. I don't think he meant any harm by the take. He's not wrong. I mean, either. So it is what it is.
Here's the goofy thing about it. And also, when you say things that if you don't get hurt,
it's facts. Though I agree with what he said, even if he.
Here's the thing though. It's going to bite him in the end. Everything he say is going to hurt him, bite him in the end at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, he also because where do we take serious what we don't take serious? When he say he could have been in a GOAT conversation if he wasn't hurt all the time. So what I mean, what are we? Who is this person? I'm just saying.
You gotta take that seriously, but that's mainly due to ego.
I'm just saying, bro. He would be. So you believe? Hold on. So you believe he would be in the GOAT conversation, Zeno, if he was fully healthy?
Hello. I literally said you can take that seriously, and I said that's due to ego. I never said I agreed or disagreed.
Why do you take that serious, but we can take the other? Because that's some goofy ass shit to say.
You think you?
No, that's not.
I'm going off your logic.
That's just belief in yourself, bro. Hold on, but true. Hold on, but true. Hold on. I noticed this too. True. People pick and choose. Because Dwayne Wade gave similar sentiment saying, if it was my injury history, I will pass up NJ. I would have passed up Kobe.
He goofy too.
But what pushback he was getting?
He goofy too. I think I don't.
But he didn't make your goofy uptake. He said that last week.
Hey, listen, I only can select one.
And
you can select multiple.
We know why
he select one.
We know why he's selecting
you know why.
But Mario, I don't get it. D-Wade beat the Celtics too. I don't get it.
I only can select one. Like it was. I ain't gonna. I almost showed D-Wade. Almost showed D-Wade.
It's
not goofy to have belief in yourself, bro.
Yeah, it's not goofy to believe.
I'm not mad he got belief in himself, bro. Like if he say he feel he be the best in the world, I have no problem with that. He said he be in a GOAT conversation. That's extreme. That's extreme, bro. Like that's crazy.
That nigga.
So true. No, Herman true. So what's the difference between Dwayne Wade saying that same sentiment? If I'm saying I can be better than Jordan, what am I saying too?
We gonna move on
bullshit too. But here's the difference though. D-Wade showed that at least he can lead a team to a championship. I'm gonna leave it at that. Joel Embiid can't even do that. Even what we talking? Let's take steps. What are we talking about?
Can we move on?
Yeah.
At this point, he's just yapping, bro.
Before we move on, Herb, do you want to reply to the question?
Like Joel Embiid, I'm like Joel Embiid today.
I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that bomb. Let's move on.
Call me Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid, true. Call me Joel Embiid. Call me True Embiid Day, man.
We gotta move on. Well, the next topic is technically still on Embiid, but it's the comments, not his own comments, but the comments that Gilbert Arenas spoke on regarding Embiid. Yeah, it was very xenophobic. He said we got the males almost lost to some Africans. Arena said before making a disparaging gesture. Man, Embiid over there throwing games for his cousins.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah. Arenas also stated that we wasn't supposed to be losing to the air up there. Come on, man. Cool Runnings. We're not supposed to be losing to the Cool Runnings team.
Sure.
Along with
I'm not gonna cap. That's funny.
Other comments were also made.
I mean,
So we gonna stop. Lamont kind of had a scream about Gil's comments earlier, but we didn't get the takes of True to Kings and the people on this panel. So we'll start off with Zeno since he's the.
I do remember hearing this, and I'm not gonna lie to you. When you take let's take out the hate out of this. When you take out the hate out of this, what he is saying is is pretty much true. South Sudan should not punch you in the mouth and make you have to play to your standards to beat them. You should have been able to actually play your standards already and win.
That's facts.
But when you add in the racist parts, I'm like, yo, he started saying some stuff that was crazy. Like, how are you losing to players that have to walk a mile and a half? What's that? An hour and 30 minutes to play basketball and that type of stuff. He started talking about minute ball and all that type of stuff. Where I think it's just kind of disrespectful to the South Sudan people. And if anything, that's more of a prop up to them because they were able to get so close to winning against a super talented USA team while having less resources into becoming that level, to be able to be at those the USA level. So for them to actually be that close is a prop up to them, honestly, rather than to be slandering the US.
Yes, I like that positivity from Zeno. Gilbert should learn. Ace 30.
It's ironic that Zeno said that because if people watch the full video, that's kind of what he said at the end. You know what I'm saying? He's like, all jokes aside, though, shout out to Sudan. They did imagine if they did actually have it's crazy. He kind of said it verbatim. Imagine if they did actually have basketball facilities, they'll be on some different level shit, right? So, in my opinion, me personally, I just don't get offended by jokes. I can get how some people can take some of his jokes as offensive. But I'll be honest with you, I listen to what people premises, not necessarily what words, what type of exact words that they use. That's just me personally. So I agree with his premise. I'm not gonna cap. Some of the jokes was funny. Some of the jokes I was like, nah, that's just for me. Like the Cool Runners things, even though Cool Runners is based off Jamaican bobsled team, I thought it was funny based off the fact that it was so inaccurate. I thought that was funny. But then they should wear black jerseys. They shouldn't wear black jerseys and all this shit. I like, that didn't hit for me. So for me personally, for me, I was like, to me, it was just like a rapid fire of jokes. Some were bad, some were good. But at the end of the day, I think his premise gets missed a lot in general too, because we all are content creators. We all entertainers at the end of the day. So sometimes when we try to entertain a little too much, the message gets screwed. So I do agree though. I do agree with Zeno wholeheartedly. We should not get smacked in the mouth by a team that we view inferior to get our stuff together. Like that's just a bad habit. But all in all, the Gil though, let's be honest. I mean, I'm gonna be real. He done said worse stuff. Here's the thing I heard even on Lamar's stream and Twitter and usual, right? When people try to make uproar artists. That's how Gil is. Like people let's not pretend like he didn't say worse things about the Europeans.
Oh yeah, you be on European side.
But apparently now he's racist. He's prejudiced towards Africans. I'm like, no. If you're familiar with Gilbert's content,
Damn, his mic's shadow
Get
banned though.
out.
That's crazy.
Yo, that was wow. I heard that shit, but that shit was a sniper.
He said, "Enough of this bullshit." Yo,
We'll go to Herm. Let's hear your thoughts on Gil's. I feel like you gonna come to his defense because I was in the vibe earlier. But go ahead.
Hey, I mean, end of the goddamn day. It's not a big deal. He was just expressing his frustration of how Team USA performed. Because to be honest, the Sudan is a bunch of bums. I mean, yes, they got some guys that played in the G League. A guy in Wayne Gabriel that everybody done trashed on YouTube for as a Lakers fan or a LeBron fan, trashed to death, saying his ass don't belong on the court. That's a team that they lost by 1 point. It's a big damn deal. I don't see why people are just lowballing like it's just not a big deal that they beat a team like Sudan by 1 point. At the end of the day, the cool runners comparison is because Jamaica never had a bobsled team in that movie. And by them forming a bobsled team just on the brink just because they failed in track and shit, they did it on the run. So basically, Gilbert, like Sudan, this basketball team is doing it on the run. And we only beat this team that's doing it on the run by 1 point. That is embarrassing. That shows that major alarming things when it comes to Team USA. And what he was saying about Embiid was 100% correct. And at the end of the day, you nitwits that's mad at Gilbert Arenas, all your media members that's mad at Gilbert Arenas, and all you sensitive cats talk about you offended. I'm tired of you guys being sensitive, man. We in a day and an age that nobody can say a damn thing about nothing without somebody being offended, somebody being in their damn feelings about. End of the day, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of you guys being sensitive. The man said what he said. Y'all don't like it. You ain't gotta listen to it. You don't like it. You ain't gotta mess with him. End of the day, it wasn't racist. It's not on no BS like that. He just was making fun of the fact that USA let Sudan hang around and almost beat them. That's what he's making fun of if you actually listen to his ass. But guess what you guys do? You sensitive bastards do. You sit up there, just take bits and pieces of the conversation and try to make it a point that he was so offensive. He need to apologize. He need to do this. Man, this is BS, man. Whatever happened to guys being able to say what they want to say, man, be cool. Make comments about certain situations and be cool. End of the day, man, Gilbert Arenas always been the ultimate troll. He's one of the most ultimate trolls in this space right now. And you guys shouldn't be surprised by anything he does or says. So for you guys to be sensitive over that, and I damn near done heard him say worse things about other situations, y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves. And you guys don't keep the same energy when it comes to everybody. So at
and
the end of the day, while you guys criticize the Gilbert Arenas, y'all didn't even criticize when a woman was accused of JJ Redick and saying racial things. Y'all don't even go hard at Donald Trump. When Donald Trump says
We
some of
did
the
it. We did a
most
stream on
stupid,
that. Keep kirking her. Keep kirking
hey,
her.
some of the stupidest stuff that in the world that he says. Y'all don't say anything about Donald Trump, but y'all gotta attack Gilbert Arenas for just being the guy that he always been, the guy that's gonna make fun out of every situation. He's gonna make light of and make fun of. Come on, y'all stop the BS. Because when he say things that y'all love, y'all basically quote everything Gil says, and y'all ride with him till the wheels fall off. And y'all be like, man, Gil's the best, man. He talk real ball. But when he says things you guys dislike, this is what you guys do. I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of men, especially being sensitive. And B, you one of the most sensitive man. I can't. I wanted to curse real
Oh
bad.
man. Oh, you had dang. You heard Herman threw his phone out. You
Embiid, I'm
got
sick of
Herm.
you. I'm sick of you, Embiid. You too damn sensitive. You complain too much. You cry too much. Gilbert, I'm glad Gilbert cooked you the way he did because you deserve every bit of criticism there is. The only reason your ass chose to play with Team USA Because your bum ass ain't never been a winner. Your bum ass ain't never been past the second round. And hell, you trying to finally win something because you ain't never won shit in your basketball career. So
You
honestly,
gonna chase it.
what you did to team, I think A and B, I think what you said about LeBron and Team USA is worse than what Gil said about Sudan. I think it's worse. I think what you did to your teammates and to LeBron James is worse. It's worse than what Gil did to Sudan. At least he told the truth. At least he told the truth about Sudan.
Turn that,
You
Okay.
didn't
turn
tell
that
the
stove
truth
on.
about USA.
Got
Okay.
hey, got the oxtails, the collard greens, the baked beans with
Herm
the
is
devil
not cooking.
eggs, fried
Herm is
chicken, got the
not
jerk.
cooking. Hey, Stardy, we got Herm. I figured Herm would do that.
Nah,
Jesus.
why do Herm always like go left? Like like he always be
Hey, at
cooking
least
and then you
hey,
know.
but he at least he got left though.
Trust me, a study. He will talk, and you hear, okay, cool. I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying. And
So
then
here's
he
the thing.
takes a deep end.
Yeah.
He just dives the deep end. Like, yeah, you got it, bro.
But here's the thing.
No,
At least
but
he
real
got
quick,
a
Jim,
left.
I just
Yeah,
want to address something. See, here's the thing. See, Brandon, real talk, bro. The only reason why like guys like you get labeled as a bigot is because there's recordings of you saying harsh things about other people's culture and ethnicities that wasn't a joking manner. Like I said earlier, I didn't. If you heard my take, I didn't defend Gilbert at all. I was expressing how I interpret what Gilbert said, and that's why I want to follow it up with a question to the panel. Do y'all think Gilbert is getting more backlash for this than opposed his other jokes and comments he did during the just this season alone? Like there's plenty of seasons where like he said worse stuff, but I'm saying just this season
Yeah,
alone with like the Joker narratives and the Luca narratives and stuff like that. Like who do y'all think he's getting more up for the Sudan or is about equal?
I'm
He
gonna
get
say
him more for this. He get him more
yeah,
for
he get
this.
more. He get more for this absolutely, and because I think listen, they trying to cancel him. I do think people are trying to cancel him, have their agendas. You know what I mean? But here's the thing though, man. Did Gil take it too far, man? Listen, man. This is I mean, what is his nickname? No Chill Gil. Like I've been paying attention to Gil on social media for a while. He's been saying he's a line. He's a habitual line stepper. He's a habitual line stepper. Sometimes, listen, he gonna go too far at times, but the super. I ain't listen. Two words we need to get out. Like we need to retire, man. Where's the other more? There's other words too, but xenophobic and nepotism. And get them words. I'm sick and tired. Y'all sick saying these words, man. Y'all was barely saying these words before they was trending, man. Gil is
Facts.
not no
Speak
damn
on it.
xenophobic, bro. I don't want to sick. I'm sick and tired. Listen, Gil was making a joke. Listen, y'all the same people that criticize be making African jokes all day. Like I ain't gonna say no names, locker room Reggie, but you got people. I heard his ass earlier one of the people that say, "Well, Gil, man, he that was a bad take." But you sit up here and talk about young Africa, culture, and young Zimbabwe, and then you call Dreamers Pro Mud Hut, and like that's crazy. And in those countries, and Nigeria doing decent, if I ain't mistaken. So it's not like you trying to present it like was no. So people picking and choosing, it's like trying to cancel Gil, whatever. It's like I don't get it, man. Stop using this xenophobic thing. Especially for listen, I'm gonna say this: black people can't be racist. Listen, it is what it is. Now you can hate. Now black people can hate people. They can have evil intentions or all that, but the definition of racist, come on, bro. Like, listen, we don't understand that. I ain't want to get too political, but the thing is this: Gil, listen, he made some. And I ain't gonna. I listen to it. Some of the jokes wasn't funny like that. The like it was some the cool runnings. Like I said, going back to Herm, say Herm, gang, he stole my. I was about to say that the cool runnings that was a bar because to that point, cool runnings it was a double entendre in the sense of cool runnings didn't have the resources. If you, like I said, they didn't have the resources of a bobsled team, and they became, you all saw the movie. Same thing with South Sudan. They don't have the resources. They don't have an indoor gym. They are bare. They don't have resources like the Team USA. That was basically Gil's point. So you don't got the resources. Like they play outside. That's a real thing. I think Lil Dame, matter of fact, is going to build the first indoor gym in that country, if I'm not mistaken. Shout out to Lil Dame. But what Gil said, listen, was it harsh what Gil said? And like, I mean, maybe it was, I don't know, but still,
I'm not
Gil
gonna
ain't
capture
do it.
you.
He
You
basically
kind of reaching, with that cool runs thing. You was cooking, but that cool runs when you was reaching. I don't think Gil
nah cool.
meant
No,
the
they
cool
didn't.
runs
No, they
talking
didn't.
about it.
The point. No,
No,
I
I
mean,
think
yeah,
you. I think
it was
you
a
added. I think you
respectfully.
added an extra layer. I think you added extra layer to that joke. I don't think Gilbert meant it that way. To be honest with you. Not the
I
cool
mean,
runs part.
he may it didn't. But that's how I'm looking at Gil. Listen, that's the only thing about Gil too. Gil do these things on purpose too. Gil understands that what he does. Gil know what he doing. No chill, Gil. He understands that the controversy things, the thing he knows. He like that's what I'm saying. If y'all know, this is who Gil Burritos is. You know what I mean? And this, hey, is work. Guess what we talking about? Guess we're trending right now. Gilbert Arenas. So people gonna look out for other things he got else to say. You know what I mean? That's who he is. So like, hey man, like that's how I mean that's why I thought I looked at it. Cause like I said, cool run. Like I mean maybe he didn't think of that. Maybe I was reaching on that 30, but that's how I look at I analyze certain things. You know what I mean? 'Cause like I said, South Sudan don't have the resources to compete with us. Honestly, that's why what Gil said later on that video. A lot of people that didn't see was Sturdy's point. Um, he said they did have the resources and stuff like South Sudan's on the way. You know what I mean? So because people forget this too. South Sudan wasn't even supposed to be in the Olympics. Like during this time period from the last to now, everybody thought Nigeria was the best team in Africa. Shit, last year we found out with South Sudan. Who would have thought? I mean, listen, JT Thor them dudes, man. So it's like, hey, man, that's the thing though. Like I mean, I don't think there's nothing wrong with what he said. Like, was it harsh though? Would I would necessarily said it, do it? I mean, but the point is though, like, hey man, I'm not
Maybe
gonna
you should have never
say
said it.
I don't, but it's
Maybe
I
you
don't
should
think
have
it was
never.
that bad. So you never seen no African joke before?
I don't say African jokes. No, I've never.
Okay, I'm a
I've never. African jokes don't come out my mouth. I don't. Me personally, I don't. Because how I think about like that, I could get deep into the African dysphoria or whatever and stuff
you
like
never say like Spears and stuff like for
that.
example. I got example, right? Because this is like, but here's the thing: what he says, technically, some of the things he like said was like factually true. Like they are like they don't South Sudan don't have a lot of resources, and that's why I'm a point saying that it's hard. It's true, but it's harsh. That's why it's like, yeah, I mean, hey, but for example, I have a guy. I'm in the military, whatever. I have a unit. I got a dude from Kenya, right? Let's say if I make it, but he no BS. I'm not trying to be funny. He legit used to run from and chase lions. He's from Kenya. Like I'm not. This not. If I made a spirit joke, whatever. No, I'm not even like I ain't like I'm dead serious. If I made a spirit joke, because for his that's his culture, whatever, is I being insensitive? I'm being xenophobic. No, that's it's harsh, but that's truth. He really was running from and chasing like I'm just saying, but that's what Gil, like I said, Gil was saying. And some of the jokes was crazy. The black jersey, all that was wild. But like, listen, I'm just saying though, man. I'm just saying, like, y'all wild in the
It
chat
was
too.
just,
I'm just
it was,
saying.
yeah, it was.
I'm in the army. I'm in the army National Guard. I'm just saying, like, it's harsh, but like, listen, them got South Sudan. Listen, they don't have. They're the most surprising team. Who would have thought South Sudan would be playing basketball in the Olympics? But who would have thought that?
The point is the comments Gil made were inappropriate. They weren't racist. They were xenophobic. Yes, that is a real word. Go look up the definition. That's what his comments were. Now, does that mean Gil is xenophobic? No, no. It doesn't mean he's xenophobic.
Y'all gotta stop using that. I hate that word. I hate word in nepotism.
That's what it
was. Let more land, bro.
Specifically talking about, I think it's talking about other nationalities. That's xenophobic, and that's what it was. Now, a lot of people think that intent matters. To me, intent does not matter. I think that's where people are like in support of Gil because his intent. Because I agree, I don't think Gil's intent was to actually be harmful to that group of people. No, I don't. But some people may have taken it that way. And then again, we can't we can't expect everybody to think like us, but I don't like I can't tell somebody how to react to a joke that was made about them. Or I can't tell people how to react to a joke that they find offensive regardless if they were the intended target or not. Like I was offended by the comments, but then again, I'm not from South Sudan, so then again, like I don't feel the full extent of being offended, but it was just rude. It was tasteless. It was pointless. Gil, what was you thinking? Gil is a troll. I understand it. I'm a troll myself. I'm a big troll. Go to all my other platforms. I troll myself.
Mario, you ain't no troll. Mario,
Mara be saying she trolling, and then it'll be some of the most baby trolls out of this team.
I'm a troll.
Mario, you say a few jokes in there, but you're not a troll, Mario. Hold on, Mario. If you don't believe me, Mario, you don't believe me. Ask one of the grandmasters of trolling. Herb, would you classify Mario as a troll?
I've been on other platforms where she could troll with the best of them.
No, I ain't say she could troll. I said, would you qualify her as a troll?
I'm trying to think though.
Like,
come on, bro.
Number one to number
It's been a while. Hold on. It's been a while since I seen. It's been a while. Hold on. It's been a while. You be on Spaces. Because you be on Spaces. It's been a while.
When she used to come on Mookie's platform at first, she used to troll me all the time on Mookie platform.
But you know, on that platform, bro, you just speaking facts is trolling over there. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what's your?
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Hey man, all I know is her brand of trolling is moving Tatum from like 8th in the league to fucking 5th in the league, bro. That's all that trolling is. That's what I'm seeing.
She trolled Locker Room. Now that was dead serious though. But Locker that was crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That was funny as hell. But that's
Locker Room was the wrong. I didn't say it. I wanted to say it wrong.
Can you come back on my platform? You come back?
Wrong. Because you can't sit in the Locker Room try to make himself sound. No, you're not innocent. You're just as bad as Gil. Right message, wrong message.
Yeah, Lamont a troll. I mean, listen, man, I don't. Listen, man, I ain't.
Now, Lamont is in the top 5 of trolls on YouTube, though.
No, that's a fact. Now, Zeno, did you give your take?
Yeah, that was the first one to go.
Oh, my bad. I apologize. I ain't want to be xenophobic.
All right, bro. Stop with this.
Y'all overuse that word.
Yo, you heard? Yo, that's the 2 birds, 1 stone, man.
Can you guys stop being me-phobic, please? Fuck.
Yeah, y'all really be overusing that word, though, man. It's crazy, man.
But
Brandon, you're not top 3 yet, but you climbing the charts, Brandon. I promise you climbing the charts.
Wait. Brandon being
man. I'm talking about box.
Where's me?
I'm top 3 for sure.
Hey,
I'm
Brandon.
The thing is, the thing with like Herm and like Lamont, they got longevity. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not saying y'all not like, you know, y'all like Ja Morant or like, you know, or like y'all just got your career started. You know what I'm saying? Y'all Anthony Edwards of it. You know what I'm saying? But like we can't compare. We can't compare y'all. We can't compare Anthony Edwards and Ja Morant to like Jason Kidd and Kobe Bryant. Nah, you gotta put in pain to get that, bro. Herm been trolling for years. Lamont been trolling for years, bro. You'll get there one day.
I'll be trolling all day, every day, and you guys be saying I don't.
I'm gonna be real with y'all though. It's crazy. But the fact that my name ain't even came up though, and this is crazy. I don't know where I rank.
You don't.
I'm sorry.
I don't know where I rank.
No disrespect, bro. Bro. In comparison to like Lamont and Herm, bro, those niggas are Hall of Fame trollers, bro. I'm just saying, you know, you'll get in one day. You'll get in on a like 36 ballot.
Herm on my background. Herm, come on, listen, man. Come on, man.
On ticket shit. True used to troll all the time. He had to though, because if he did, he wasn't gonna be able to hang.
Listen, y'all better go. Listen, I'm a veteran of this game.
But that's the thing. But Herm, like that's the thing. That's the between you and Lamont. Like y'all troll everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all troll equally. Y'all troll in different manners, different sports.
True
trolling settled down a little bit ever since he started the platform. He did.
Time out.
True, you just matured, bro. It's okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna be honest though. When sometimes we have conversations in the Discord, who be starting it? When we be blowing up, who be starting?
Ralph.
No, hold on, we talking about that's that. I can't. Ralph would be trolling. Ralph be trolling too. He be serious.
Ralph beats you in trolling. I'm not gonna be.
I ain't. Flavor is a different animal. Ralph be talking. I don't know what you call that, but like I'm talking about in the FYF.
We need to do a poll. People ask the question: who's a bigger troll, FYF or Herm? Hollywood Herm, man.
It's FYF.
I think it's Herm. I think it's not. It's Herm. I'm gonna go with Herm though. I'm low key going with Herm.
Bro,
I'm gonna tell you why.
True. I know. I'm gonna give you my one case for Lamont, and then you give me Crystal Herms. We never seen Herm dressed up in costumes to troll niggas, bro. We never seen that. We never seen that. Hold on. But Mario probably don't know. Batman Lane, Judge Lane. Hold on, and True know this.
FYF Fred.
The FYF Fred, True. FYF Fred, my nigga.
Like, come on, too, by the way. I may bring FYF Fred back. It's like, dog.
Come on, man. This dude got snapped by. This dude got electrocuted by Thanos, dog. Like, we ain't doing this, bro. I'm sorry, Herm. You just didn't get the special effects.
Hold up, but here's the thing about Herm, though. Everybody knows Lamont be trolling. A lot of people think Herm be serious. That's a fact. When I be talking to people about Herm, people really be thinking he be. Listen, that's one of the reasons why I debated. Everybody, people know I debated Herm for like Herm knows this. We had a conversations on my channel and different. Listen, people be thinking Herm be serious. Everything he be saying. That's why I be saying when I be on here sometimes. I heard you laugh. That's why you get your camera off because you be laughing. You don't forbid. Like Herm be thinking he be serious. That's the difference. That's why I edge Herm for like. Don't get Lamont's up there, but I'm giving Herm because people think Herm be serious.
True. Last question. Last question. That's a good point. That's a good point. The last question. Do Herm got the impact of trolling like Lamont do?
That's
like, come on, bro. No, Herm. I don't think you understand. No, I'm not impact.
I'm not gonna lie.
Herm, I'm not impact, bro. Well, he did a Dreamers Pro ticket, bro. Like you ain't got that, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Especially Dreamers Pro. You ain't got that, bro.
Herm, I'm gonna be. But here's the thing, though. And gotta get Herm Herm on this platform right now because of that, man. Herm don't got no. Listen, the fact that Herm, listen, we've been asking Herm to get a check. Listen, Herm be so. Listen, he pissed a lot of people. I don't think how many people know he pissed off, bro. Like I've been listening.
No. True, I got you with this. You talking piss people off? Hold on. Has Herm ever pissed off a whole generation of fans like Lamont did with the 90s?
In the sense, yeah.
Stop capping, bro. Stop capping.
I'm not gonna listen.
I got niggas calling me old, and I'm not even old, Sturdy.
Come on, man. It's true. You was there on the panel when Lamont said, "Yo, the '90s full of out of shape, fat sinners, bro." Like,
hey,
man, get out of here, bro.
I had niggas tell me I played in the '80s. That's what niggas told me before. I said, "Nigga, I graduated 2006."
That's funny. Hey, but here's the thing, though. but here's the thing, though. One thing about a great troll, and that's why I think people think Lamont be, because a lot of people think could Lamont be killing Jordan fans, but he got Jordan as the GOAT. So that's why that's the funny thing down there.
And that's a troll too.
But I know the troll. But the thing is though, a lot of people think Herm is serious. That's why I egg when you a great troll when people thinking you serious, man. And you think you
that is one qualifier, but you are a troll when people can't trust any take you say when they think you trolling. That's part of it too.
That's a tough one. I mean, listen, I'm not because the Lamont the video. Listen, I ain't gonna argue that because Lamont the Jordan trolling, but Herm for the up there for real. Lamont keeps a straight face with you. But Herm,
Mom would look at you dead in the face and say, "Like, come on, bro, you was here." That's all I gotta say, though.
I'm just saying Herm is in that conversation.
I'm not saying bro. Herm is first ballot Hall of Famer. Herm is first ballot Hall of Famer. I'm saying like this, right? If Lamont is Jordan, Herm is Kobe. That's all I'm saying.
But I'm gonna put it like this, Sturdy. Has Lamont ever been banned for multiple platforms though?
Yes. Actually seen it. Yes.
I can't even come to the pull-up pod trash no more because they said I was telling the truth in that troll. I was trolling, but I was telling the truth.
Nah, you wasn't. Don't say you wasn't even trolling. You were just being. That's the funny thing too, Herm. All your interactions I seen with pull-up, You just spin facts. That's what I keep saying to you, bro. Like
But
you
here's the
spinning
thing, but
facts.
he
A
It's
Weezy
not trolling.
Bang. A Weezy
hey,
Bang. Lullaby my ass for a while because of my troll.
but here's the thing
It
too,
was
though,
something else,
Sturdy.
but I
Listen,
get what you're
people,
saying.
I ain't gonna put nobody names. People legit gonna be asking me, and I'll be like, yo, Herm bro, Herm don't be like Herm be trolling, bro. Like I ain't that. Like I'll be people really just be asking me, messaging me about like, yo, Herbie. I'm like, nah, Herbie. That's my people. I remember me and her were going back and forth for the debates and all that. People really thought that was shit, like dead shit. Like, nah, like we just listen. We just people really be thinking Herbie serious, bro. Like that's the thing. Like people really be thinking he's serious, and that's
That
because
is
you
true.
can't. It's hard to beat that.
But
Hey
I
man, I'm sorry.
appreciate
I'm
Truth.
sorry, True.
I
The
appreciate the
versatility,
truth
bro.
for I appreciate the truth
Hey,
for introducing me to the debate forum because it gave people another
people
side of me that they didn't
remember
know I had.
people really think
True.
like
I mean, Herm, stop
that's
doing that,
another
bro.
point.
Herm,
Hold
don't
up.
do that. Don't do that.
Except for you,
Hold
Sturdy.
Don't take
up.
You
my spice
knew.
away.
You knew Sturdy.
No,
True.
people knew, but this is my point though. Majority of people didn't think Herm really taught no basketball. That's a fact. And people when the comment, people would said that, and I was like, but hey, because people. But here's the thing: he trolled. That's how good of a troll he is. People, he really thought like, hey, man. I mean, listen, I'm just Herm up there, man. I mean, Labatt
I
Lane
don't
said,
really
hey,
know.
you Labatt man Lane said, I said Labatt. No, it's Labatt Lane. You said it's Labatt Lane, Ronnie. It's definitely undefeated though. We need
You
to do
gotta
an
do an
FYF Boards,
FYF
man.
award.
Oh yes. Oh,
Mm,
yes.
that'd be funny. Lamont gotta host it, of course, his channel. But that is it for today's show, y'all. That's it for today's show. Y'all let us
No
know
chat
who
word today. No chat word today, Mario. You ain't gonna pick one.
rebranding
That word
saying
is
he
that.
needs to
That's a
be
tough one.
MPC. It might have to be rebranded.
Brandon just got here, Mario. We ain't doing that. Shout
No,
out to Brandon though. But
he was here actually in the beginning and then he left for
He
like
was.
No.
okay, and so
We're not
he
giving
H
didn't
him
leave
that.
the
H.
No.
ship.
Hold on. H was in the chat.
We we
Nah, it's not.
we
It was
we
H.
can give it to H.
Has been in here the whole show damn near.
Yeah,
Basically.
H, H has been.
we giving it to H. We're not giving it to bots, please. Thank you.
Oh,
Renegade up there too. Renegade up there too. Renegade is up there too.
let me get up there.
I'm not
Actually,
declaring
actually,
anything. I'm not
actually, good.
declaring anything. I'm just
Actually, you
Hey,
know what?
saying.
I revert
but
my
base
statement.
Caz
Thunder
though,
up there too.
base
Thunder up there
Caz
too.
been in
I
there too.
Base
I res-
Cast, yep.
No, I
Base
said
Cast
base
the
Base,
new
yep,
dude. I'm not
base
gonna cap.
Caz.
I
He's been
res-
active today. I'm not gonna cap.
I
Base Cat, hey,
I rescind my statement. I'm going for Renegade. My bad, Renegade. Forgot about you.
shot in his own, man. Renegade mega facts, man.
Oh yeah,
All right,
shout
so
out
here's what
to
we're
In
gonna
the
do.
Hey,
Zone,
mate.
man.
We're gonna
Great
settle
show
like this. We're gonna settle
yesterday.
like this.
Great show
We're gonna
yesterday
go
for
one
In
at
the
a time.
Zone, man.
We're gonna settle one. We're gonna go one at a time, and y'all pick, and then whoever get the most votes got it. True. Who chat water day?
Dang. I'm gonna go with H. I'm gonna go H. Go H.
All right, Mario. Who chat water day?
base kids because he literally been here the whole hours. The whole
Zeno. Who chat water day?
You know who I said it was. Renegade. Shut up, base guys.
Uh,
By the way.
Herm. Who chat water day?
Man, I gotta give it to base Caz, man. We gonna give it to a new face, man. He been active the whole time, man.
Literally,
Yeah,
yeah.
Hey
I'm not
man.
mad
Hey
at it.
man.
No,
I'm not
Brandon. No,
mad.
Hey,
Brandon.
I'm not mad.
shout out
I'm
to
not
Base
mad.
Cast, bro. First chat word day award, bro. For those who don't forget, bro, first person to 10, there will be a prize for you. Hey, who knows? You might get a item from one of our collections from Amazon or Walmart. You never know.
I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna be transparent. I ain't gonna lie. We've been counting.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, okay. I have it. I
Yeah,
ain't gonna lie
Sturdy
to
kept
y'all.
up with
Nobody,
the count.
nobody has more than 3 so far. Nobody has more than 3 so far.
Cause I ain't gonna hold y'all. So y'all ask me, hey, true man. I thought I had 5. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not telling you. I ain't
Me
telling you.
too, bro.
I
Don't
ain't
ask
telling
me.
you, man.
Don't ask me, bro. I
Hey,
am
listen,
not the one.
I'm gonna be transparent, man. Hey, it's sturdy right there, man.
Hey, but Mario, get us out of here, man. We got stuff to do.
Y'all know us. We'll be back. We'll be back live next Wednesday at the same time. We appreciate y'all for coming. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, subscribe to our own individual channels. They should be in the comments flowing. But yeah, we'll be back. Crossover next Wednesday. Peace.
Yo.
Peace.
Peace.
And we out.
Call your parents, bro. Call your grandma. She loves you.
Really hard every day.